I've been walking through the fire with my head up hard aligned. Every scar became a scripture, every tear a deeper sign. They try to silence the truth, try to ban what's real and right, but the louder they deny us, the brighter we ignite. All is standing on his word, Fatty standing on the line. Still we do it for the people, still we never waste the time. They counted us out, but we counted the cost. Never lost a mission, even when we lost a lot. Truth in our lungs, hope in our stride. We don't move with fear, we move with God inside. Still untouchable, can't break what's chosen. Still untouchable, truth stays spoken. Our hands to the sky, feel the rise when we come through. Still untouchable, we'll have a love for you. Hey. Untouchable, we ride. Untouchable, for the truth. Untouchable, yeah. Step is elevation, still grounded where we came. We don't fall for reputation, we don't run from saying names. Organ crying like a prayer, violence know how it feels. Tambourine shaking the ceiling, every note remind what's real. They said power changed the soul, but it sharpened our resolve. If we eating, then the people. If we winning, then it's all. No crown without the weight, no shine without the scars. We speak light into the dark, turn the wounds into the art. Still untouchable, heaven knows us. Still untouchable, doors stay open. From the struggle to the summit we break through. Still untouchable, we rise for the truth. Untouchable, right. Untouchable, right. Untouchable, hey. Untouchable, 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 oh. Untouchable, hey. Untouchable. I sing for the ones who've been silenced, I cry for the nights we survived. Every note is a promise kept. We are proof that faith multiplies. Ooh. Oh, we don't bow. Oh, we ascend. Ooh. When truth calls, we answer again. Ooh. Untouchable. Hear the anthem. Untouchable. Feel the momentum. Fire in the back, violins lift the roof. Still untouchable. Untouchable. We do it for the youth. Untouchable. Level up. Untouchable. Still chosen, never folding. Untouchable. Still standing, still rising, still rising, still untouchable.
And to show he really cares, he has to spend some money. So for me, I asked 3 different men. My body's so sore, I feel like I need a massage. One answer was, dang, I would love to, but I'm not in the position right now. I understand that. Oh my God, you're used to a $300 massage? Let me send you $150. Matter of fact, here's $180, because that's what I have to offer. That's a real ass answer. Not gonna call your answer weak and get one.
No, I did give an answer.
Nope. You responded with, oh, you know, I didn't even see this.
You said that you felt like you wanted a massage in the morning. I didn't get the message till 3 p.m.
Do you think that I couldn't get a massage in the evening? If a man wants to come and take care of me, you gotta understand what that entails, right?
This situation made Christina drop on my list just because she just seems like she wants my money. And if that is the narrative of the relationship, you gotta recalibrate.
We rise higher to the fire. Hey, hey. Untouchable empire. Hey. Untouchable empire. Hey. Yeah. We rise higher to the fire. Untouchable empire. Lift us higher. Hey. Ollie and Fatty, bring truth to the streets. We stand for the people, never fall, never retreat. Untouchable empire, we don't break. We rise higher, every step we take. Higher, higher, untouchable. Higher, higher, untouchable. Yeah, we step in the room and the whole crowd lifts. Truth in our blood, that's the realest gift. We talk power, elevation, transformation, untouchables. Yeah, we built this nation. We ain't chasing clout. That's for boys, not men. We chase money, purpose, legacy, and man. Ollie with the flame and Fatty with the spark. We light up the world when the whole world dark. Lift up the people that survive. We bring talk, justice, unity. Every time we swing, we don't bow down. We stand tall and rare. Untouchables, baby, we everywhere. We rise. Through the fire, through the fire. Yeah.
We stand together in the light.
Untouchable forever. This alright, this alright. Oh, we rise higher, higher. To the fire, higher. Untouchable empire. Lift us higher, higher. Ali and Fatty, bring truth to the streets. We stand for the people, never fall, never retreat. Untouchable empire. We don't break. We rise higher every step we take. We move with the grace. Power to the people, that's a look on our face. We don't fold, we don't run, we don't hide. Stand on truth, yeah, we walk with pride. Fame don't move us, we built on honor. Heart of a king, real warrior armor. Empower the world, that's the mission tonight. Untouchables. Yeah, we always do what's right. From the city to the globe, we shift that tone. Building up lives with a righteous throne. We step in the storm and walk through the fire. Why? Cause we got made for the rise higher. Hands up, hands up. If you feel that every move we make. To the fire, we rise higher. Oh, touch, him play.
What's going on, family? What's going on, man? We bringing y'all another great production from the Untouchable Empire, baby. I hope y'all having a great weekend. I hope y'all getting ready for NFL football. And no, we're gonna be doing this all day thing. All right, we're gonna do this first show, then we're gonna do the ladies first at 5 o'clock. So this ain't something that we starting and just gonna give up and finish. Like I told you, Ali and Fatty gonna be working even when we ain't supposed to be working. We working while we off. Fatty working in the back while we out of here. Ali's working when we not here, man. We trying to give y'all the best show on the planet, and hopefully it's already the best show on the planet. We just need that something just to shoot us off. We need that one good cosign, and then we in there. All right. So much love to the 50 people already in the building. Please don't forget to like. Please don't forget to subscribe, and please don't forget to hit that share button at the bottom of your screen. Hopefully, we have a great show. I want to start saying before I start these shows to make sure we can clarify, we not like the fresh and fits. All right. We not like the people who are bringing women just to make them look bad and bash them and destroy them on these sets. We are actually here to first have an open-minded, intentional conversation. Okay. 2, we love women. We adore women. We respect women. We all came from a woman, and hopefully you had a great mother and you had a great woman in your life. And hopefully a lot of us that was raised and grew up in a strong community and village, you had beautiful women who inspired you to do better for society. So again, we here because we love women. We're not here to bash women. We're not here to hurt women. We're not here to destroy women. We're here to clarify and ask for and to move towards, to motivate and inspire the best version of women. And sometimes if it becomes tough love, sometimes if it becomes criticism, I hope you're as open-minded when we talk about the men who are not doing right by their families either. If they're not equipped, if they're not prepared, if they're unaware, if they're not being good brothers, if they're not taking care of their women and children and family, they're going to get bombed on. They're going to get addressed as well, too. This is not a hating the community, bashing the community channel. All those myths are debunked. Most of us have progressed drastically since the 60s, 70s, 80s, and on to now. A lot of us are doing well when it comes to economic finances and prospering. Am I lagging? Am I lagging? Let me restart. Thank you so much, man. Y'all better call me out when I'm lagging. Hold on, let me make sure I'm good, man. Let me start this over. I'm good now. Am I good? Let me make sure, because I ain't trying to be fuzzy. Let me see how I'm looking, man. Let me make sure. Am I still? I'm good now. All right, we good. Thank you. Hey, y'all, call me out when my feed is looking trash and fuzzy. Make sure y'all call me out. All right. We got to make good content. We got to make sure my words matching my mouth and I ain't looking suspect out here. All right. We got to look as professional as possible. All right. Thank you so much, my brother Daryl. See, we love constructive criticism. We love you calling us out. If I got a booger in my nose, man, please tell me. And this is not Beijing. You see these gray hairs? I got gray hairs in my beard, y'all. This ain't Beijing. Why I can't let Ali live with a great beard? Y'all got a great beard. It's just a good beard. I could teach you how to grow one, but you got to have the same genetics. Huh? Hold on. Let me hit that button. You got to have the same genetics. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God.
I could show you how to grow it, but you got to have the same genetics.
Oh, my God.
Right, because I got this.
I got this. I got this.
All right. Fear the beard. This is a real beard. There's gray. See right here, these are grays right here. If mine gonna be, when my thing goes gray, it's gonna go gray. I got gray in here. I got gray in here. I have never put no Beijing in this beard. I've never spray painted my beard. All right. I'm gonna need y'all to stop hating on Ali. Okay. I'm gonna need y'all to stop hating.
Oh man, hey.
All right, man. I'm tired of that, man. People be talking about the man beard and stuff like that. This is real beard, man. I'm sorry, man. Everybody can't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all, and for the other side of the country where my mother was born, y'all can go to get transplant a beard. If y'all need a beard, if you got some of it like ain't connected, just go to Turkey, pay them $2,000, and they can connect your beard. You can get a full beard, but this is just genetics, man. God dang, there's people who's putting Beijing in their beard. I ain't gonna call them out. Not this show. I don't go that far, but y'all see who putting Beijing in their beard. Ain't no Beijing in nothing. All right, shoot, tired of y'all, man. But again, y'all, welcome everybody into the building. Let's have a great show again. And y'all see, I took away about the love I was trying to give the sisters, man. All this love I was trying to give the sisters. Again, I'm gonna try to get more videos too, demonstrating the real women in our society, the real women in our nation, the real women in our families. And I'm gotta make sure I gotta point out to the sisters who are stepping up and being great mothers as well too. All right. And we ain't gonna do no fake badge of honor. This ain't just to uplift women for no reason. We're not gonna uplift men for no reason. We're not gonna uplift women for no reason. All right, our kids too. A lot of people need a lot of constructive criticism. A lot of people need some reestablishing they need to do, and a lot of people need to get back to building some type of person outside of you making money. You need to rebrand and repackage the type of person you are as well too into something that's actually prosperous, into actually something that's a good human being. All right, we ain't gonna be out here being fake. Much love to the first sponsor of the show. I got some cash apps offline that I need to read as well too, to some lovely people. Much love to my brother Direct Adonis for becoming a member, y'all. We need 19 more members. All right, much love to you for being the first sponsor of the show. Thank you, my brother, for becoming untouchable. And then my brother hit us with $5 more. Said, let's go get the likes up. I added the get and share and spam the super chat. So make sure y'all hit the like button and make sure y'all hit the share button. Please hit the share button at the bottom of your screen, man. It helps us in the YouTube universe. And somebody said they noticing people copying us and our thumbnails and our production, man. Hey, man, if you can't beat them, join them without actually joining them, right? The greatest form, of flattery is imitation. All right, so they might not show us love personally and in front of people, but they'll show us love by copying us. So much love to y'all for copying us. We see who y'all are. Y'all, we can tell you are taking the thumbnail and putting it in ChatGPT and saying, hey, make mine just like his. Make what his looks like just like mine. Please add the highlights, add the lines, add the verses, add the whole art piece in the thumbnail, the entire thumbnail, the animation. Please make it just like his. Please make it just like his. You know what I'm saying? Make my beard just like his too. Oh man, please make it my beard just like his. But Ali ain't gonna call him out too, but I let Fatty handle that part. And then people shoot back, then I gotta shoot back with Fatty because I let my brother handle that part. He can call him out better than I am. You know, we trying to move the course, make sure we push up the untouchables. And let me show some love to the people in the building as well too. Remember, Direct Adonis is the sponsor of the show. Let me call out my people too. My sister Wanda sent me an offline Cash App for $50 for happy birthday. Much love to you, my sister. I truly appreciate that. Let me move my $50 at. Much love to you, my sister.
Thank you for the $50. Now I'm fresh to death.
And then my brother Dat Shack, man. Hey, much love. Yo, when you got huge content creators that's collaborating with us, that's tagging us, he's like one of the most solid brothers, and he ain't got to help us. He got almost 500 followers, and he's tagging us in everything. He's collaborating with us in everything. So let me tell y'all this. There's 2-3 ways that you help the content creators that you working with. Let's say work in the building with. If you're trying to show them love, you can tag our video. That's one. You can actually tag us. That's two. And then YouTube got a collaboration, invite a collaborator button as well too. So it's 3 ways that people can collaborate with us and show love to us when they use our content. And y'all wouldn't believe it. Most of these people ain't using one. Just one. They won't even give us love. They won't even tag us. They won't put the video in the description. They won't even invite us to be a collaborator so we can get more follows. But Dat Shack, let me make sure I gotta show love to him on this channel. So I'm gonna make sure y'all go follow this brother. All right. Hopefully he get a whole bunch of subs for mine. I gotta share him. All right. Let's share him real quick. I gotta share love to my brother. This is my brother Dat Shack. All right. He does a lot of reviews on YouTube. He has 417 followers. All right. Look. He got us on the first video, second video, fifth video, seventh video, eighth video, like, and he's tagging us in the video. He's tagging us and he's collaborating with us, y'all. This man got 417 followers. That's love. And then he hit your brother with a happy birthday. That's that's love, man. Much love to you, my brother, for the love, man. Again, that's what it looks like to build with people. That's what it looks like to build with your community. And that's what it looks like to build with other content creators and show love, man. This dude is showing us mad love, man. Like, much love to you, my brother. And they say we look alike. He might be my cousin. I don't know. And then my brother Wazir, the one and only Wazir. My brother's a great father. He a great husband. He's a great person, man. That man work and take care of his family non-stop, man. And he's all about the upliftment of the community. He has a wonderful wife, has wonderful children. Sent your brother $100. Love you, my brother, for my birthday, man. Much love to you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna keep sharing the videos you keep sending me. I got brothers off the YouTube that support me. That's my actual brothers. Then I got brothers that's on the YouTube that support me. That's actual brothers. I got sisters that's off the YouTube that actually support me. That's my sisters. And I got sisters on the YouTube that actually support me as well too. So much love to you. My sister Chrisman Cure, good afternoon to you. Your video is going to be the first video I share today because so many brothers can relate to what you was talking about on that video. I don't even know if I can comment on the video. It was so good, but that's what a lot of brothers are going through. Such a solid sister. And I don't know if you used to do it to the men either, my sister. You know, I don't know if you used to do it to the men as well. And then you learn as well, and you can tell it better. We can a lot of times because you are actually woman. So I really, really appreciate you telling the truth. And again, my main title for this video is supposed to be Men Want More of Women and Women Want More from Men. So when y'all listen to the conversations we having, men are asking for women. Men are asking women to be women. Men are asking for their women to love them. Women are asking for more from their men. They're asking for more money. They're asking for more support. They're asking for more breaks. They're asking to be more selfish. They're asking for you to be more understanding, more patient. Everything is about the man compromising himself even more to give the woman even more than what she already has. But when you were strong and independent by yourself, when you was living your best life by yourself, when you was going 100 by yourself, why aren't you more happier with a man? Why aren't you more at peace with a man? Why isn't your life easier with a man? And it's because you have to love somebody else. It's because you have to be responsible for somebody else. It's because you have to give to somebody else. It's because you have to be a woman for the first time in your life. And that's me giving you grace. I think you already knew what it was to be a woman, but you decided to give that up for trying to compete with men. But you finally have to be a woman for the man that you say you love. And because you can't be a woman, you have to make yourself into a victim, and you have to make this man a villain. So you asking for more and more. After that, more and more. More and more. More. But again, let me give some love to the people, man. I'm working my rounds. I'm making my rounds. All right, I'm making my rounds. All right. Again, much love to you, my sister. Most modern women do not understand what marriage actually means or to be with men, period. And I think they know, but they refuse to do it, Crimson. That's what makes it worse. They know, and if they don't know, they know how to get it. They know where they can go to get it. And they know they can listen because brothers are telling them, sisters are telling them, their family is telling them, but they still refuse to do it, you know? Hey, I be trying, you know what I'm saying? Trying. Much love to my brother Fam Nice, man. They lead themselves, then fall under leadership and don't know how to handle it. You can't direct the leader when he don't lead you the way you want. Much love to my sister. I truly appreciate all the contributions to the Untouchables. I think you're trying to work up to the top 5 Untouchable. And thank you for the birthday money as well, too. I truly appreciate you. My brother Truth in the building. I love her content. Yeah, Crimson be cured. Be curing. She be curing these women and these brothers as well, too. You know, my brother Willing to Win in the building. My brother Director out. He shouted you out. He's the sponsor of the show with $10. Again, y'all help us reach our Cash App goals and help us reach our Super Chat goals and help us reach our membership goals. My brother Kaysen, I know who you are for sure now. All right, you was on MVP with my brother Trey. All right, another solid brother. Good to see you. Holden, much love to see, much love. My brother Dak Shack Boom by Yay. I think, yeah, man, I think he might be my lost long brother, man. Hopefully in a good way. My sister Rose, because a rose is still a rose. Baby girl, you hold the power. Y'all know that song by Aretha Franklin? That was my song, man. And Lauryn Hill wrote that song. So I'm a real music buff. But Lauryn Hill wrote that song for Aretha Franklin. So much love to my sister Rose. My sister Petty Red. It's not Pretty Red, even though she's pretty. And she tried to be red, but she's petty red. She don't want y'all to mistake her by calling her petty. My brother from another brother, my brother Will in the building, man. Lifelong brother, man. That's my real brother. Much love to you. I don't give a buck. I didn't say the word. I just said what his word said, what his name said. Much love to you. They be straight jacking, man. They be oh shit. You know what I'm saying? What Jay-Z said, make another Hove. You know what I'm saying? If y'all make another Hove. My brother BA in the building. Mad copycats, my brother. Oh, just mad copycats. Who else we got in the building? CJ was good in the building. My brother Combo Guard, right? No, Combo Guard. My brother, hey, forgive me. Mojo, what's up, my brother Mojo in the building, man? Much love to you. I already called out my brother Dale, the designer. Much love for letting your brother know that he was lagging. I think I called out my brother 30K, always supporting. I try to say what's up to you on the show, my brother, but I didn't want to throw off the show. I hope you know I was trying to say what's up to you, but I didn't want to throw the show off. And I think my brother Reggie, what's up, Reggie, man? Good to see you, man. But let's get this show started. I want y'all. I'm gonna go over some videos too. I'm starting to try to cover more videos that y'all sending to make sure y'all, while y'all supporting us, we support you as well too. Jay Hustle Uncut, what's up, my brother? Salute to you. Mel Stay Fitted, what's going on, my brother? Much love to you. Who this right here? Jeez, Ilcon looking fresh to death. Salute, my brother. Hey man, I'm trying, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at my Tom and Jerry. I want to put my camera over there. I'm trying, family. I'm trying. My brother Wolf, look at Wolf, man, boy. He ain't had enough, boy. I see you, Wolf, man, in the comments, man. I see you right there, man. You know, see you. And then I think that's about everybody, man. If I missed y'all, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? If I missed y'all, let me know, man. But the first, I'm gonna review some videos people sent me. I'm gonna review Crimson video, and then I want a video. There's a video I always meant to review between Tony Gaskins and my brother Ace Metaphor. What's up, Big Draws? You be giving me a hard time, but I appreciate you, my brother. You keep me on my toes. I did Miss Karen, baby. I'm sorry. I apologize. I ain't mean to miss you. Okay, you one of our favorite people as well too. You understand the mission. You know, you understand the mission. And then my brother Truth, but he's called a final boss on TikTok because you got to get through him last. If you actually going to support the rhetoric you spitting when you going against the man, woman, and child. My brother Uncomfortable Truth said with the $5 super chat, just adding to the collection plate, support, and put my 2 cents where my mouth is, man. Much love to you, my brother. All right. And then, yes, Ace Metaphor. Yes. He's the woman whisperer. Yes, he actually tells the women the truth because they know he lying, but they still entertain it because it just feels so good to their ears, and they don't care even if they're alone. He's telling the truth. Even if everything Ace Metaphor is telling them it is the truth or the lie, it's not working, but they gonna still listen to him, even though it keeps them single. You know, it justifies why they single.
The Untouchable Empire, baby.
Yeah, listen to that type of guy. He's gonna help you get what you need in your life. All right, keep listening to them brothers like that, but don't get mad at us when we tell y'all the truth because it don't benefit us whatsoever. And then my brother 30K, he said, "Yo, I'm gonna be the sponsor of the show. I don't know what y'all talking about. Hit us with a $20 super chat to the Who Hurt Ali Hamburger Digital Detox drop receipts fund. Much love to you. I truly appreciate you, man.
Thank you for the $20. We're starting a nonprofit called Keep the Untouchables Fed. Remember, don't feed the haters."
Boy, Fatty be a go ahead, mess with Fatty if y'all want to. Fatty just be in his sleep. He's slumbering right now. Fatty ain't even on Fatty time. He sleep right now. He just dormant. It ain't enough of a challenge. But if y'all want to mess around and find out, just go ahead and play. You. And then you shoot, y'all see they got a Hulk, we got a Fatty. All right, the Avengers, they got a Hulk, but we got a Fatty. All right, I hope that don't come out the wrong way. I might have to pause on that. All right, but again, much love to y'all, my brothers. So we got, let's see where we at right now. We got $30 in the super chat. We need 70 more in the super chat. And I think we ain't got nothing in the Cash App yet. We still need 100 in the Cash App, and we need 19 more memberships to reach our goals. We almost got 100 people in the building. All right. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to tell your mama. Don't forget to tell your daddy. Don't forget to tell your cousin your Ali is on. And then right after that, the Untouchables is coming on at 5 o'clock with the ladies' first show. Hopefully it's another brilliant show. These brothers just trying to tell y'all the truth. These brothers just trying to give you the good word because they lying out here now. They lying in society. They lying on TV. They lying on the radio. They lying at church. So much that the brothers are leaving the church because the sisters done took over the congregation, man. Oh, God.
All praises. All praises.
The brothers are leaving the church because the sisters done took over the congregation. They preaching now too. And they misusing the word. They changing it to what they wanted to mean. It's blowing brothers away. So now the brothers are walking away from the church because the preachers done let the sisters take over. And they doing everything but keeping the family together. Amen. No, all praises.
All praises.
You know, how you gonna run a church where the women are taking over when the men are supposed to leave, but the women are still taking us to nowhere, but then they want to say that God got them. Everything you doing is unrighteous. You're violating your man. You ain't submitting to nobody but yourself. You're not being a great mother to your kids. The damn hell done took over. And then you going to claim to be a righteous woman and you think that you going to look good because you go to church? Something ain't right. But we already know if Jesus
can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga? Ooh, wee.
Oh, don't forget this one.
A hoe's final form is a religious woman.
That's not true. Hey, wait a minute.
When it comes to a woman, you can damn near do everything that she wants and she still ain't happy. It's still.
And they got the nerve to tell you what God think too. These sisters got the nerve to tell you what God think. You've been living holy all your life. You've been a thought for the last 30 years. You going to the strip club. Can't wait to get back to the strip club too. You going out twerking with your friends, showing your behind and breast to everybody. You can't wait to get them girls out. Y'all getting implants, BBLs, tummy tucks, mommy makeovers, and then you a wife and a righteous woman and a religious woman. And then you want to tell men who've been living righteous and been following God, and they may not been perfect, how to follow a God? Oh, you talking?
Let me tell you about God, though. The fuck out of here. Is he beyond our understanding? Or do you know every fucking thing? Because you got niggas out here that's gonna actually tell you what God is thinking and what God will do and what God won't do. Who the fuck is you, nigga?
No, it's like this.
God told me to take. God ain't tell you a bitch ass thing because he got my number directly, whole ass nigga. So look, if God is all that.
Yeah, if how God talking to you, he ain't talking to me. And I ain't a perfect person, but I'll tell y'all this, I'm an extremely righteous person. It's very hard for me to do wrong by people. It's very difficult for me to disrespect somebody. It's very difficult for me to compromise somebody. It's extremely difficult for me to do that. And I try my best to be the best person I can be. And I ain't perfect, but when I do have my moments of imperfection, I do everything in my power to correct and rectify what I did that wasn't perfect. But I'm an extremely righteous brother. And God told me that too. But again, you can't be out here talking about God. And then you gonna tell us he helping you be a thought. And you gonna tell us God helping you neglect your family. But then you going to church on Sundays and listen to sermons as if it's supposed to correct your spirit and make people feel better about you. We've been seeing that since high school. How many women was going out all week, getting bust down all night, and then going to church on Sundays talking about they saved? Huh? Hallelujah. And then blame men for not being able to find good men and good leaders when men treat you accordingly. Most men treat you just like you are. And that's the way they maintain their peace, because it doesn't make no sense to men give up their hoes to get with a woman who's ungrateful and can't respect monogamy. Why should a man give up all his hoes? Why should a man give up his freedom? Why should a man give up the women that are catering to him to be with a miserable woman who got nothing but problems and demands while going to church, claiming that God got him?
Oh my God.
This is why men peace to get release. And this is why men cheat to get peace inside of relationships, because most of these sisters are ungrateful and don't reciprocate in relationships. When she says she needs freedom, it means I don't want any responsibility. I don't want to do nothing for you. I don't want to do nothing for nobody else. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. I don't want to breathe if it has to do with having to do something for y'all or catering to y'all. I need a break. I am overstimulated by being a good woman or being a woman at all. I used to ask this, where is Jesus and God if they not here? Because I have problems with what's going on in this world with God too. No disrespect to nobody's God or religion. I have a problem with God. Through the course of time, when I'm looking at history, if I'm reading this correctly, where are they if they're not here? And that's me asking the question. It's not being disrespectful. But where the hell are you trying to go when you're looking for this freedom if everything you've been looking for is a family? If you never had a family, if you never had a mother, if you never had a father, if you never had love, if you never had support, where the hell are you trying to go if you got it? What freedom are you looking for that's better than having to be loved? Oh, you got to love somebody now. That's what it is.
Oh my God.
You loved how not to love by who is in your life. So that's where they say hurt people hurt people. And then because you can't live according to what you're looking for, you got to make the people that love you the enemy. You got to make the people that love you the problem. You got to change the whole narrative of what's actually happening so you can live good in your own skin. Now the good man is the villain and the bad woman is the victim. Correct me if I'm wrong. Women be running away from stability. Women be running away from security. Women be running away from love and support. Women be running away from good men, y'all. And they run straight to what makes them feel good about themselves. They run straight to who will let them show their ass and titties and enable them to be the worst version of themselves. And then they want to complain about where the good man at. How is the best part of your life being a hoe? How is what you can brag about the most being a hoe? How is the most what you can brag about is that Sunday, or excuse me, that weekend girls trip you had with your girls, where y'all was in Cancun busting it wide open, or y'all was in Miami doing y'all thing, or y'all in Vegas keeping secrets, or y'all was at Mardi Gras holding dingalings and showing your breasts when people throw y'all beads. Most of what women brag about is being a hoe. It's not about being a wife. It's not about being a great mother. Do y'all realize when men come on these panels, when men go in society, all y'all, when we out in society, men will brag about all the things they do for their women and children. They don't brag about what they be doing for themselves. They be flexing about what they doing for their women and children. But the women be bragging about what the men do for the women and children too. You will never have a conversation of women sitting down at the table saying, I cook so good for my man. When I get money, I give all of it to my man because I trust in my man. I invest in my man. I work to make him happy. I make sure my children are happy and flourishing. I make sure when they're unhappy or when they're crying and when they need my love and attention, I'm extremely attentive. You don't hear women bragging about what they doing for their man, how good they can cook for them, how well they can maintain a house. They always bragging about what that man does for them. Hey, girl, what your man do for you, girl? I ain't even got to work. I could put my feet up all day. I get the leisure life. I get the rest of my soft girl era. I don't have to lift a finger, girl. My man got me a maid. He got me a cleaner. He got me a nanny. I don't have to be a mom. I don't have to do anything. Now I got and I still don't do nothing for my man. I still ain't gonna give him sex on demand. I'm still not gonna support this man mentally, spiritually, or physically. I'm just going to make more demands. And after I get everything that I want, I'm still going to be miserable. You know, y'all, we supposed to be loving people and using things. We're not supposed to be using people and loving things. And that's why I'm saying the title of my show is Men Ask for Women, while women ask for more from men. You're supposed to love people and use things. You're not supposed to use people and love things. And I don't know who said that. I'm not going to say that's my quote, but I remember it very well. All right. When you're watching, a lot of men want the validation and love from their women, but a lot of women want it from everybody else but the actual man. And if she always needs attention from everyone else and validation from everyone else, you ain't never going to be able to make her happy. And you honestly will never be happy as well too. Why you think men at peace and don't even have a woman, but women got 1 million followers and still unhappy?
Oh my God.
Men be by themselves and be at peace, and women with 1 million followers still don't got a man and still unhappy.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
It's because you want attention instead of wanting respect. Little girls want attention. Grown women want respect. Little girls want attention. Grown women want respect.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring.
So again, y'all, much love to the 122 people in the building. Please like, please subscribe, and please hit that share button at the bottom of your screen. Ali did an hour and a half TikTok live today. I'm gonna start doing lives on TikTok, maybe 2 hours. I'll try to get up a little bit early after I do some of my real estate stuff. Try to do 2-3 hours on TikTok every day, and then I'm gonna do a show on YouTube, and then we're gonna still do our Fridays and Sundays on YouTube as well too. We're trying to take it to the next level, and what I want to ultimately do is implement and create blueprints for the people as well too. I want to add some more businesses under my repertoire this year, but I want to help y'all build businesses as well too. So I'm going to put that on my levels as well too. But and if y'all got any ideas, now look, I keep telling y'all, but there'll be a lot of lazy people, unmotivated people. I'll say unmotivated. Let me put the lazy out of this. I'll say unmotivated. You might not have a family. You might be going through something. I don't know where this bug come from, but it keep messing with me. But if you have a business idea and you share it with me, I got email, I got IG, I will finance it. All right. And we can go 50-50. But you got to be able to know how to run the business. You got to show me the blueprint for the business. And you can't be shady after we start a business. I'm trying to look for people that I can build family with and permanent bonds with and business with. That's all I'm going forward. All the dead weight this year, I'm about to cut off. I'm cutting off all dead weight. And dead weight mean when I love and support you, you don't give back. And you don't have to give back financially. You can just give back with your support and love. That's all most of us need is love and support. So you ain't got to give back financially. But all the dead weight of people who just use us, they love using, they all getting cut off this year. All right. If you're not reciprocating in no capacity, you can't be part of the team. That's why untouchable circle is very small. And it gets smaller. Because people can't play their role. People can't stay in their lane. If you come near the untouchables, and everybody can attest, you're going to start getting followers. You're going to start getting supporters. And you're going to start making money. And you're going to start getting traction. No matter who comes around us, it's going to go up. Isn't that what they be saying is going up? Huh? If you come around us and build with us, you're going to start getting traction. You're going to start getting support. And you're going to start making money. Say I'm lying. And that's me. If you come around Ali, if you speaking to Ali, you're going to learn something. You're going to learn how to make money. You're going to learn how to support. You're going to learn how to be a better person. And more than that, you're going to improve the core of who you are as a person. But if you don't like the truth, if you don't like being a righteous person, if you don't like being a loving person, you're going to hate me. I promise. You're going to despise me. If you don't like the truth, if you don't like being supported and loved, if you don't like reciprocating and being a good human being, Ali is going to piss you off.
Oh my God.
And that's why I told y'all I'm selling accountability for $19.99.
I used to say silly things like, where are all the good men at? Until I started taking accountability. Now I know I'm just an ain't shit ass bitch. Maybe I am the problem. Maybe I am the problem. Maybe I am the problem.
Just anybody in your circle that got a problem with a good person, you got to cut them off, man. That's why they got a problem. Because they got to love and respect you back. They got to do right by you, but they don't want to do those things. And then they got to make you look like a bad person for either cutting them off or reacting to them being a bad person. They already weren't a good person. They already weren't at peace. They already had problems. And they knew they were the problem, but they were still blaming everybody else around them. They'll get you into their life and they'll turn around and call you the problem. And what's funny is when they make mistakes, they still won't hold themselves accountable. The people that come around us, the people we let in our circles, the people we built with, a lot of them still won't hold themselves accountable. But y'all will crash out for the same thing again, over and over again. The same thing we keep talking about. Hey, man, damn, you did call that out. You was right about that. Hey, old girl, she was like that. Old buddy, he was like that. Hey, that business transaction I was about to make, hey, yo, you was right about that. you'll crash out for the same thing again. You'll make the same mistake again. Instead of saying, damn, I did it again, Ali. I crashed out again, Ali. I was over emotional again, Ali. I made it about myself, Ali. You gonna blame Ali, but you did it again. That, I don't care. You know what? I care more about the morality of a human being and the accountability that person can have more than anything now in my life. Because if you can admit when you're wrong and you can acknowledge when you're right, that's the character type of person I want in my life, because you're going to try to do what's in the best interest of not only yourself, but other people. And you know, when you're doing the best interest of other people, it's going to be in the best interest of you, especially when you acknowledge and know the circle you should keep. Don't be doing good for people who ain't going to do nothing, no good by you. They need to get out your life. But when you're doing right by the people that's in your circle, they're going to do what's right by you. That's our role and purpose in our community and on this earth. Is your rent on earth is to do right by other people. Just make sure the people that's around you are good people. And to judge that, the value and impact they make in your life is much more greater than their own personal feelings of how they feel when they don't get their way, or when y'all get into an argument, or they become frustrated with you. If they're a good person, the arguments y'all should be getting into is about doing what's right. It shouldn't be about what you didn't give them, how much money you didn't give them, what you haven't done for them lately. The argument should be about the character of both of you. If you're being righteous, if you're being disrespectful to each other, if you're living right, if you're doing what you committed to, that's the arguments you should be getting in. Not what have you done for me lately arguments, because those are users. The people who keep asking for what you've done for them lately, those are users. While they don't do nothing for you, while they don't reciprocate, those are users. I've been monologuing, ain't I? Again, y'all, much love to the 130 people in the building. Ali will be opening up the panel soon. I don't mean to talk y'all to death. I just be trying to give y'all the good word, and it's Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So again, much love to everybody in the building. I see Trey. I was going through some stuff, my brother. You want me to say it publicly? I've been trying to call you back. Every time I try to call you back, something happens. So don't be trying to put my business out there because I ain't called you back yet. I talk to you all the time. Don't be doing me like that. I saw your message. You know I call you back every time, and I pick up the phone every time. This is how we gonna do. This is what we gonna do today. Huh?
I got this. I got this. I got this.
My brother Reese, what's going on? My brother T.O. with the $5 super chat. Legend in the building. Circle smaller than a nipple on a skinny big. Good. Good gracious. So let's get to this, y'all. Let's get to this. I want to show y'all this video that my sister Crimson Cure did. All right. My sister Crimson was cooking. And she calling out the sisters. She always been calling out the sisters. They trying to give a small traction because they don't like the fact she's telling on the women. Women don't like when you telling on them. Women don't like when you calling them out. And again, a bad woman. Hey, listen, Ali, catch yourselves, women and men. We not doing the broken rhetoric this year. We're not doing the lost rhetoric this year. We're not doing the healing rhetoric this year. We're not doing the mental health rhetoric this year. They are refusing to develop. They are refusing to grow, and they are horrible people. All right. We're not doing none of that. We're not doing mental health this year. All right. I'm trying to get my camera right. All right. You ain't nobody's punching bag. You ain't nobody's therapist, especially if they're not your therapist and they don't let you let them themselves be a punching bag for you. If they are calling out the things that are happening bad to them, they should be able to identify, acknowledge when they're doing bad to you. So these are horrible people. If the woman is doing horrible to you, she's trash. If the man's doing horrible to you, he's trash. There's no more understanding. All right. So when you do call out the trash and the horrible person, they're going to play victim. They're going to still need therapy. They're gonna still need to go to church. They're gonna do everything but do right by you, claiming that nobody does right by them. Remember that. They can call out everybody that's doing wrong by them. They can talk about their mama. They can talk about their friends. They can talk about their exes. They can talk about the people at the job, their employees, their boss. They'll talk about everybody but themselves doing wrong. So they know they're doing wrong. But Sister Crimson is calling out those type of sisters. Sister Crimson is the sister that takes accountability for when she does wrong. And she'll call out the other people when they do wrong as well, too, because she calls out the men as well, too. But we see that the ones who knew the accountability the most are the women. All right. But listen to my sister's take, y'all.
Luke Casley, again, so I'm with you, sister. That anger and frustration, I feel it every day. Living in a world that has brainwashed a group of people to think that traditional living is an abomination. Girl. It's unfathomable. It's unfathomable how selfish y'all are. You want everything given to you and you give nothing. This is worse than the transaction. Because at least the transaction is two-way. Y'all want worse than the transaction. One way, my way. I give nothing, and you accept the fact that I give nothing.
The untouchable empire, baby.
Absolutely nothing. On no level. I don't give you nothing physically. I don't give you nothing emotionally. I don't give you nothing spiritually. I don't give you nothing nowhere. Thank you, Sibo. Since when did we forget how to be human beings? When did we forget that? Where did we lose humanity? You don't even know what interdependency is. No concept of sacrifice or compromise or meeting somebody halfway. No concept of it. This is why you can't be married. This is why your relationships fizzle after so long. Because you don't want to do no work nowhere. It takes work to have people in your life. You can't just have people in your life and they benefit you and you don't benefit them. Ain't nobody gonna take that one-sided stuff forever. You got to be able to benefit that man. He can't come to you for nothing. And you think that that's what, and marriage should change with the time. Here's the thing. The biological need has to be addressed. You can pretend that all of that lost value system stuff is what matters. But as time go on in that marriage, in that relationship, those biological truths are going to have to be addressed because you are going to need out of that marriage what women have always needed out of a marriage.
Shit like that.
You're gonna need it. And you're gonna want it. And you're gonna expect him to do it. In turn, he's going to need what men have needed out of marriages for the whole time. Carl. So that female is crazy because no man has ever stopped a woman decorating the house because she lives there. That was such a stupid thing. I'm gonna get back to that. You cannot just have people in your life and you don't benefit them people. The biological truth is the truth. Thank you, Miss Sherry. So I was driving and almost ran off the road listening to that hyena. Genesis 2:18 clearly says woman was made to help man. Oh, but I have to remember they have zero spiritual value. Shaking my head. Exactly. This become a spiritual issue. And I'm definitely going to touch that. Because there is no way on God's green earth that you can truly believe that you should be able to have a healthy, functioning, long-lasting marriage, but you don't give nothing to it. It ain't nothing you put forward to it that means anything. And you are thoroughly expecting that other person that's sharing their life with you don't want nothing or don't need nothing or don't require anything from you. Everybody that you have in your life requires something from you. And you would think women would understand that above all because we birth children. You like to say that and dangle that over somebody's head like that's something special, but you don't even take the lesson of that. You don't even take the lesson of that.
Oh my God.
When a woman become pregnant, and let's say this is her first child. Thank you, the new drugs. Say you cooking, sis, you so right. Too many ladies out here want their husband to give them everything. For nothing in return, they want their husband to be the wife, the homegirl. Yeah. If a woman is pregnant and this is her first child, whether she got a husband there to help her or not, what do she have to do? She got to start making adjustments. She got to start making sacrifices. She got to start making changes. Because her life is about to do what? Change. Because what's happening? Another person is coming into it. That's gonna do what? Depend on her and look to her and need her. She may have to move. She may have to do any number of adjustments. You know what? We need a bigger space, baby. We just here in this little 1 bedroom, but I done got pregnant and we need at least a 2 bedroom. And the husband say, okay, we're not going to renew the lease. Matter of fact, we're going to break the lease. And I got enough money. We're going to search for a place and we'll move over there. I'll make all the arrangements. You start buying baby clothes, baby car seats, baby beds, diapers, clothes, all of this other stuff that you didn't have before. Because there's a sacrifice. There's an adjustment now. You got to sacrifice your time. No more going in and out, doing whatever, going wherever, however you want to do. There's no more just you. Now you got somebody else to think about, to consider.
I really, look, you see, I can't even give too much context to it or break it down too much because she's cooking so much. All these women who say they got to make changes, even then, you're changing into what you was born to be. You was born to be a mother. You was born to be a life creator. You was born to be a lover. You was born to be a nurturer. The man got to change too, or go back to who he's supposed to be. You're supposed to be a father. You're supposed to be the man of the community. You're supposed to be righteous and orderly. You got to change to what you were supposed to be in the beginning. You're not changing to something new. This is what you were supposed to be, but you might have not had a mother. You might have not had a father. You might have not had a family. You're supposed to change back to what you were pre-coded to be. And then you talking about you losing yourself. You need your freedom. I'm losing my identity. I'm lost. Because now you're becoming yourself. Listen to so many of these women complaining about having a child and now they lose themselves. Imagine you being a child and your mother having to be your mother says she lost herself. You have a mother who looks at you and go, I'm overwhelmed having to love and kiss you and cook for you. And that's exactly what they had. They had mothers and fathers who were not motivated or ready to be mothers and fathers because what they experienced. So a mother and father taught their kids that loving them was an inconvenience, that supporting them was an inconvenience. Their mother and father ran away from being a mother and father. So that's what you learned as well too. And now finally, you can be the mother you was looking for and connect to the man you was looking for. Now you lost. You're asking for everything just to do back nothing for the other person. You want everything for nothing. And the nothing that you become is the same mother and father and people you were complaining about. How many times y'all sat at work and you heard, especially a woman complaining about her mama? How many times y'all heard y'all woman complaining about your mama and they just like their mama? And they think they different because they got a degree. They think they different because they got a career. They think they different because they pretty. They think they different because they dress different. They think they different because they go to church. They think they different because they move to another city. You just like them. Everything you was complaining about, you became. You got to make changes because you were raised just like them. And all somebody's asking y'all to do is change back into what you want in your life. So if you wanted good people in your life, if you wanted holy people in your life, then that's what you're supposed to be. Crimson cooking. But now you got to work for somebody. You can go to your job, 15 hours, 20 hours overtime, go to other countries and work. Do whatever your boss is asking. But you overstimulated and overworked by doing what your family is asking. And that's all. And that's what you was looking for your whole life is a mother and father and a family. And now you overwork and overstimulated by having to be a family. How you got all these expectations that we got to meet, but you can't even meet the bare minimum of what men are asking for. And a lot of times them men got three things on their checklist. I got you, my brother T.O. Y'all can't check off one of them, but you want a man to check off the billion expectations you got. But then when they get to them, you still move the goalposts. You still not happy. You can give us nothing that we want and we can still be happy with our version of the woman we have, even if she's miserable. A man can still be happy as long as he got a woman and she ain't meet none of his preferences. But you can give a woman everything that she wants and she's still miserable. Let's Crimson keep cooking. Hey, T.O., I'm about to look at it right now.
Can't just make decisions.
And by the way, y'all, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. All right. We need, how many more we need? We need 65 more in the super chat. We still ain't got no cash apps. We need to reach our cash app goal. And we need 19 more members, my brothers and sisters. All right. Help us reach our membership goals. Help us reach our super chat goals. And help us reach our cash app goals.
Like the video, hit subscribe, and show love to Ali at $Ilkan.
It only affect you because it's not just you no more. This is the same thing that happens in a marriage. That's why they say you got to share your life together, because your decisions affect the other person on every level. It's a spiritual issue. That level of selfishness is nothing short of demonic. That level of selfishness is nothing more than demonic. I take, but I never give. I take, but I never give. We call them bottomless pits. You just throw stuff in. You don't expect nothing to come back. How you want marriage, but you don't want a deeper emotional connection with this person? How is living apart going to bolster the emotional connection? How does it happen? You want to be with a man that you're not even talking to. You want to be with a man that you don't want to be intimate with, physically, emotionally. Thank you again, Philip J. Said a fox and the sour grapes. His hyenas can't imagine being in a healthy, fulfilling environment. Never had it. Most likely never will. They never will. And the selfishness is a block to it all. Please give my likes up.
Make sure y'all go follow my sister, Crimson Cure. All right, she cooking. All right, y'all, make sure y'all like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you hit that share button at the bottom of the screen. All right, the fact that she addressing how much the woman will take but never give, and I spoke about this before. It ain't even just about the materialistic things. You can apologize to these women, and they won't even accept your apology. So there's not no responsibility. There's no accountability. There's no ways for us to grow. And then they won't even apologize to you when they do you wrong. Just think about that. You can't even do right by them when they call you out for doing wrong, but then they won't correct themselves and be accountable for doing wrong by somebody else. They won't let you apologize, and they won't apologize for what they do. They'll hold grudges. They'll bring up the past. And they'll make you a problem for expressing yourself, for doing exactly what they want. Roses, we say the same thing. It just sounds better when it comes from a woman because the community is used to listening to women and allowing a woman to lead. If a woman says it, y'all listen temporarily until you don't. But if the man says it, it's toxic. We say the same things. But again, it's going to take sisters to make this change because y'all not listening to men. Men will literally leave women alone to become a better version of themselves for women. Like we'll go, hey, man, I do need to be better. I'm going to leave this woman alone. And women will leave a man alone to create more expectations and demands. Just because she's celibate and abstinent, now she thinks that she's a born-again Christian. And now she thinks you're supposed to do more for her. You really supposed to put the ring on her finger now. She done slept with everybody. Didn't give him no cooperation. Didn't know how to cook. Didn't know how to clean. Didn't know how to be a mother and father. But now that she's not having sex with you, and now that she's a Christian, now she expects more, but still don't know how to love or be a better woman for you. It's never what I can do to change into a better woman. It's what you can do for me for compromising myself, making horrible decisions, and being a horrible woman that pretends to be a good woman. And again, correct me if I'm wrong. If you got smoke, if you can prove me wrong, hit the link. I'm going to be opening up the link in a few. And then you got men who enable them. You got men who will support the lies. I don't even say they're lying no more because the women know they're lying, but they love when men enable them. and when men take the responsibility from them. You got the married men who do it, and then you got the single men who are pander and simp to get access to women that way. That man will have sex with her, and that lying man, he'll get attention from women because he's in prison as well too, but he wants the validation from women that he's not with, and he wants validation away from the woman he's with because he's not even happy in that relationship as well too. But that man will cater to women just like that single man will cater to the lies that women tell. Because men love those type of men, especially if they're weak men, love the attention and validation of women. Women actually lead them. And when those two brothers are put against each other and they called out, ooh, but it looks ugly. And my brother T.O., I'll address that video the next show, man. I'll try to wrap that around the show that I do. I'll try to include that maybe as the title, my brother. But again, hey, y'all, much love for the love, much love for the contributions, much love for the 160 people in the building. We almost at 200. Please like and subscribe. At 5 o'clock, we'll have the ladies first. Please make sure you like. Please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you hit the share button at the bottom of the screen. All right. It's for free. And then please help us with the super chat, Cash App, and member goals. All right. Now, let me show you what they rather be doing. Okay. This is what your girl would rather be doing. All right. This is what make her feel good. Right. The things that make her feel good, she get no respect for. Right. The things that make her feel good, she looked at as a 304, but want to still be looked at as a good woman. Right. But it's called a good time. But that's easy for her to get attention. It's easy for her to degrade herself. That's easy. But it's hard when you have to be a mama. It's hard when you have to be a wife, boy. It's hard when you have to love somebody. But this right here, this is so easy for them. This what a lot of our women like. This is what they want to do. This is what she want to do.
Oh shit!
That's what your girl want to do. That's what your girl want to do. Your attention isn't enough. She needs everybody's attention. She needs everybody's validation. She need everybody to sexualize her and then want to turn right back and say that men are sexually objectifying her. But she wants to bend over like that for everybody. And most people ain't even looking at her right now. There's a concert going on. But she still want to show her behind off. She still wants to bend over and look like a thought. This called fun, though. She want her breasts out. She want her booty out. And she got friends that'll do it with her, too. But then they want you to treat hoes like a wife. They literally want you to wife them up for acting this way. And then you insecure for calling this out. You insecure if you're going to finance these thoughts because that's what they still wanted to be. So why not just be a hoe? And why not just let us have fun with y'all? Stop asking to be a wife when you still want to show your behind and your breasts to other men. When you still can't respect or value yourself, especially when you got kids, especially when you got daughters, especially when you got sons. How y'all still want to sexualize yourself so bad when you don't get no respect for it? I don't get it, yo.
Shit like that.
Why y'all want to be hoes so bad? You don't get love for this. You don't get respect for this. Much love to my brother T.O. for becoming a member. Much love to you, my brother. Another brother been gifting us left and right, man, but somehow didn't have a membership. That's crazy. He done gave away like 100 memberships. We need 18 more memberships, but much love to the legendary brother T.O., the untouchable T.O.
Shit.
Hey, my brother. If it's attention, I'd rather have attention from God than the rest of the world. I'd rather have attention from someone that loves me versus someone that's sexualizing me. I'd rather get attention from someone who values me versus someone who's objectifying me because I'm objectifying myself. And you can't be mad at that. But they love to be hoes, man. Ladies, can you tell me, what are you getting out of this? You being all sweaty and hot and stank. That's why Ali never like going to strip clubs. Like some of my boys want to go to strip clubs, or people I was around, we be out, hey man, let's go to the strip club. I always, like, if I went to the strip club 3 times in my life. 3 times. And all I thought about was doo-doo. Because they dancing, they getting hot and sweaty. And if I feel like one of their booties go on my face, then I'ma smell doo-doo.
Oh my God.
Like, it's making me about throw up now. I don't want no sweaty, hot booty in my face. That's not my woman. That's in my face. And she up there doing it for money. And there's so many women who for nothing will go up there and strip, show their booties. This woman doing this for free. There's so many women who will go to strip clubs and they ain't even a stripper, but they doing a dance off. They doing a giveaway, doing a wet t-shirt concert. Can't wait to disgrace themselves and degrade themselves. And then they want us to believe they smell good. That's some thought, stank, horror stuff, man.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
I have a question, not much so smoke, but I have to push back. Drop the link. No doubt, my brother. Mr. Alignment. You want a little bit? You got not so much smoke. What's the word, my brother? What's the word? Anybody else got pushed back? You can hit the link, man. Again, Ali might have it wrong. Why she want to be smelly and sweaty and stink, bending over, booty out, breasts out, cleavage out, want a girls out there, and then expect to be loved and adored and still want to be a wife. You want to get piped, knife, be a throat goat, be a sex symbol, and then you want somebody to marry you after you have other people's babies? You want to rebrand yourself and reset your expectations and standards for why you still supposed to be the best woman version of yourself. Excuse me. Now you even more worthy of getting a husband after you compromise yourself, after you had other people's kids. Now you a virgin. Now you don't want to have sex. Woo, now you found Jesus. Man, I dropped the link, my brother. Again, sisters, why do so many of you want to show your behind off? Why do so many of you sisters want to show your breasts off? Why do so many of you sisters want to be hoes? And then you go, we entertain the hoes and you best friends with them. And then when the men ask you to be a wife, you don't know how to be a wife. Is that, hold on, let me see. What's up? What's going on, my brothers? How you doing, man?
Yeah, it's Mr. Alignment. I just got a different name.
What's going on, my brother? Are you driving?
Yeah, I'm about to pull into the store right now. All right, give me one moment.
Yeah, be stationary real quick for me. Casey, my brother, you got smoke too?
No, I don't got no smoke, but I wanted to say, I just had this conversation with somebody about how I'm in my 40s. I think you're in your 40s too, but when I was coming up, the girls that was the hoes and the freak, they hid amongst the good girls. Now what you got is there's good girls sprinkled in, but they hanging with the girls that's the hoes and the thoughts, so you can't even differentiate. And so the girls that's acting like the
hoes, they still hoes. It's just conditional. As soon as you make her mad, as soon as she don't get her way, she gonna go right back to being a hoe. She's a conditional hoe. So she's really a hoe. She's trying her best not to be a hoe. She's trying her best to be a good woman. She's trying her best. She's trying, but she's been a hoe for so long. So when we have all these experiences, it actually makes us better lovers. It makes us better men. It makes us more aware. It makes we acquire more wisdom to deal with the world. It compromises them. A lot of these women are dead inside. A lot of these women vaginas is dead. A lot of these women, they can't come no more because they came too much.
Right. Using that rose, messing with them electric pulses all in their clit, and messing up their nerves and all that.
Their heart is dead. Their mind is dead. Their body is dead because they not built like us. They dead meat.
But why? This is what I don't get. Why do they want to act like that, but then they get offended if you put them in that category? That's what I don't get. It's because like they want to be both.
Because you want to be a god for being a devil. That's why. All right. You want to be a god for being the devil. Oh my God. You want to be on both. You want to live in both lanes, and you are opportunist. You want the pros and none of the cons of both sides. So you want to be able to be a devil, but not be crucified for it. But you want to be the god and be able to do devilish stuff for it. You get what I'm saying?
And what it seems like is, it seems like they have more, they have more animosity for the words of what they're doing and the titles of what they're doing, but they don't have that same animosity for the actions of what they're doing.
Yes.
They'll do what they're doing and they don't have a conscience behind it. But when you call them what the title is of what they're doing, they get offended, which is the weirdest shit ever to me.
Yes. So hold on, my brother. Mr. Alignment got some questions, man. You're not Mr. Unlimited, are you, Skis?
Oh my God.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Did he mess up?
I don't
oh no, you on mute. Hey, hold on. You on mute, fam.
Yeah, I'm good now.
Your internet breaking up a little bit.
I'm good.
You struggle streaming.
All right, I'm only. I got phone. Looking up.
Yeah, you struggle stream, my brother. Try to refresh and come back.
Yeah, he should be good with a quick refresh.
And then much love to my brother Tio again. Ali, keep cooking.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Been a member for 16 months. And then my brother Frederick gifted us with another membership, y'all. We need 18 more memberships, y'all, to reach our goals. Much love to you, my brother Frederick. And my brother Zero hit us with a $5 super chat. Some of these women have more power tools in their drawers than Home Depot. Oh my God. Man, y'all, we need let me see, 55 more in the super chat. We need 100 more in the Cash App, man. The Cash App still hasn't been hit, and we need 18 more memberships, man. Again, much love to the contributions, much love to the support. Let me see if we can get my brother right. Let me see. All right, how you doing now? Let's see.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. I think you're good now. I think you're good
better
now. Yes, sir.
I mean, I don't really got too much pushback for the most part. I be agreeing with you be saying when it comes to the women, but my thing is, at one point, y'all, condemning and shunning the women for the behavior, but then you turn around, you have a ladies only panel, and then exploit their behavior for monetary gain, which means that it's lucrative. So what? Like, I'm trying to figure out what side are y'all really on? If you're getting money from it, and it's beneficial, it's very advantageous, but on the other side, you talking down on it. That's my only I'm gonna say there.
So we have our shows are meant to have the conversation. Why would it not be monetized to have the conversation with women? Like you know what? People say this all the time. It's like if I'm an NBA player that I love basketball, but there's money involved. People say you trying to make money, but I love playing basketball. Versus if I started playing basketball to make money, if it's lucrative to have the conversation, it just makes money. We're not in our intent. We ain't make money for I didn't do lives for 3 years. I didn't monetize my channel for 3 years. I know you about to say, but you have to substantiate how you can prove that we just doing this for money when we didn't do it for money for almost 3 years. Fatty was doing channels, but the shows, we make money off the shows, but it's not just to be lucrative. If we want to be lucrative, we'll we'll make these channels even worse. I'll simp more. I'll let it play out even more. I'll let the people be even more savage. We can make way more money than we making. We just doing a slow natural growth by having a natural conversation. I don't understand how you expect us not to make money off of having the conversation, brother. Even now. So am I allowed to make money by having you up here and people sending me super chats if we disagree? Your mic messing up. Your mic still, you might have to refresh again. I really don't understand how people ask us how we monetizing off of this. When people come on YouTube, we're literally people trying to make money. Like people come on here to make money. Why do people got pushback for people making money off the content? When
what was this pushback, Ali?
He said, why are we bringing women on our shows and monetizing off the women? Like people keep saying
off the women.
Yeah, people. Yes, when the show is intended to have the conversations with the women, but the intent is to have the conversation. If there's way to make money from it, why would we not make money from it if we work and putting in work to make content? But we're not trying to make the women this way. It's bringing women on there to have a conversation.
Is he trying to imply that the women are being exploited? Because I mean, they're coming up here by their own free will. They're not being coerced to come up here. So
Right.
I mean, I don't get that.
And then hold on real quick, my brother Kason. I guess we'll open the we'll open the if everybody coming up here. I was hoping for smoke. I'll wait for him to come back. CJ, you got smoke?
No, sir. No
So
smoke.
y'all, if anybody want to come up, brothers, sisters, y'all want to come up, man, y'all can hit the link. We can have a conversation. Much love to my brother Stacy Rubin. I got you, brother. Hit us with a $50 cash app. Much love to you, my brother.
Thank you for the $50. Now I'm fresh to death.
Okay, where you at, my brother? There you go. Okay, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to. Do you have a channel? Can you, Skeets? Can you hear me? Your mic still messing up, family. I don't know what's going on.
Can I go ahead since he messing up?
Yeah, go ahead, CJ. What's the word?
To his point, I didn't even hear what he said, but it's definitely nothing wrong with monetizing, giving solutions or giving answers. It's how most people make money, especially if you have the answer to a problem that people need solved. Most people monetize that so they can make money. To your point, yeah, most men, like, they've been creating this narrative, like men are asking women, even this submit thing. Like submission is such they taking this word and turning it on its head. Most men are just asking women to be regular women, be humans. Like she said, like Crimson Cure said, like these women are not human anymore. Like they think they could just keep taking, give you attitude for taking. Don't have to reciprocate anything in a relationship. This is a problem. They're treating us like we're not human. I said I've never been talked to the way you talked to me before in my life. This is ridiculous. Not by my mom, not by my sisters, not by my brothers. This crazy how you can talk to me this way. I've never experienced this. Like, nope. What makes you think you could do this? Like, it's not okay. Go ahead. That's all.
Much love to my sister Crimson Cure. Make sure y'all support her. I shared the chat. Let me share it again. I share her channel on the chat. Thank you for reacting to my clip. Much love, sweetheart. Much love to you, Crimson. You doing your good work. I'm happy for your family. I'm happy for your husband. I'm happy you're the reflection of who he is. Most men would think that he's respecting in that house and he's getting cooperation versus the way a lot of wives and women in relationships embarrass their men on here every single day. So much love to you, my sister.
And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still want to party.
Let me see. I need to share the link, clip the link as well too. But yes, a lot of women won't testify to the fact that they disrespect their man more than everybody else, where the man respect his woman more than everybody else. So we'll put her first over everything, and we won't let nobody disrespect us. But she'll disrespect us and show respect to everybody, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? She'll respect even to the cat and dog. Make sure she do right by the cat and dog. but she won't do right by the person who's actually supporting her, protecting her, and doing right by her. Like, you ask this man to cut off, especially if you're a great man and you had hoes and you had women all over you, you ask that man to cut off all those women and get all that peace he was getting from dealing with multiple women to get evil that's coming from you. Because like I said, I'm not doing the mental health talk no more. That's garbage. And it's ruined our relationships. I won't go so deep into the community. It ain't like most men are doing or women are doing wrong when it comes to crime, but when it comes to the way we treat each other in relationships, it's the woman who are we weaponizing church, and they're weaponizing mental health against men. They'll ask you to be real men from 18 years old up, but when you ask them to be a real woman, they'll say they traumatized and they need mental health and they healing. If you healing, you need to get out my house. We need to separate. That's where it's heading this going forward now. If she got to heal, then you got to let her go heal on her own. Or if she's in a house, you just got to stay away from her and allow her to find herself.
And I got a brother that's like a year older than me, exactly a year older than me, same birthday. And you know, if y'all got siblings, that sibling that could get on your nerve, do whatever it takes to get under your skin, they still haven't talked to me the way women would talk to me in relationships.
Right.
Said it's no way that this could be. Go ahead. That's all I got.
What's your how about you, my brother Trey, man? What's your take, my brother?
What's good, CJ? What up, Casey, Ali, my brother? You know I was trolling in the comments.
I know, man. You know what? You already know what time it is, my brother.
I was just trolling.
I gotta troll you back too.
Don't do that. Say, chill out, bro. Don't start, bro.
I gotta troll you back. Well, what's your take, my brother? What you think about the conversation?
I'm gonna kind of respond to what CJ said, man. I don't have issues with women talking crazy to me because I don't accept it, bro. I'll shut it down. I'll hang up the phone. I won't call you for a week. So I'm not, I don't understand why men are allowing women to talk to them crazy. Because at the end of the day, I'm the man. I'm gonna stand on my 10 in every aspect. So if you feel like you want to talk crazy, then you're gonna talk crazy yourself, or you're gonna deal with somebody else and talk crazy to them, because I'm not accepting it. So you know what I'm saying, I'm not just criticizing CJ, but I'm saying, CJ, in my opinion, can't no one do nothing that you want that you won't allow. You gotta allow for a woman to talk crazy to you. You understand what I'm saying? Now, so let's say it's a one-time situation, right? After that one-time situation, be like, hey, listen. And you don't even have to get the disrespect. You can talk in a calm voice. Hey, listen, I understand the issue. Let's communicate about it. You don't have to raise your voice. You don't have to get irate. And that's cool. And I don't even have to get upset. But once I address it one time, I'm done with it. I'm not finna to address it again. So if you're going to come to me like I'm your child, or if you're going to come from me in a disrespectful manner after I peacefully articulated that, hey, listen, that's not how we have discussions. That's not how we handle disagreements. Then after that, then it's the man's fault if the woman is continuing to disrespect them. That's just my opinion.
I agree with that. But
hold on, CJ, you're going to hold on. But Trey, that's two different arguments. Because you acknowledging that women are disrespectful, but you're just not going to tolerate it. So most men are encountering disrespectful women. Mm-hmm. One man might tolerate it, the other man might not. But the problem is a lot of men who tolerate it is typically to just keep a woman, and they acknowledge that most women are like this. Sure. So they lower their expectations to be with today's women because they're so disrespectful because they want access to a woman.
Yeah, so it really sad. I was about to say that.
No, you wouldn't.
It's really
I was about to address this point. I wasn't about to say exactly what you said.
Real quick. So since I missed the context, what were you saying as far as, so are you just saying in general that women are being disrespectful toward a lot of men?
Mm-hmm. That's what he was saying.
Yes. But in relationships, they talk crazy.
But listen, I like your rebuttal. Don't have an issue with it. But at the end of the day, it still goes back to what I said, Ali, at the core of it.
No, it doesn't, because it frees women for doing anything. This is what, Trey, for the last 30 years, this is what happens. Hey man, my woman being disrespectful. My woman don't have sex. My woman ain't cooking and cleaning. Go pick another one. Hey, my woman is being disrespectful. My woman don't cook and clean. She being disrespectful. Go pick another one. Hey, my woman don't cook and clean. My woman being disrespectful. She not having sex with me. Hey man, vet better. Pick better. Hold on, Trey. If nobody, except for a few channels, except for a few men, are telling women to do better. And what happens, what's even worse, is women are saying, well, let women talk to the women and let men talk to the men. The men are still telling men to be Superman, but women are telling men to live their best whole life. So they can still do what they want to do. If that man can't take you being a real woman, then you need to compromise him. So nobody's telling women in general to be better women. They're telling men.
I'm gonna tell you where I dropped the ball at. I dropped the ball because I'm personalized, because I don't deal with that type of stuff. So maybe that's
but you did it, Trey. You just did it again. You said you don't deal. Listen, Trey, you say I don't deal with that kind of stuff, but you acknowledge that you see it and you encountered it. You're just not gonna deal with it.
But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is I get what you're saying, but like I said, only thing I'm acknowledging, I personalize it, that I'm not dealing with a woman not cooking, a woman not cleaning, and all that. And typically in my personal life, I've never had a woman that wouldn't cook. Not that I was in a relationship with. Even side chicks, even my side chicks cook, clean, wash, do all that.
Yes, but if they so good, all of us would be in a relationship.
That's not true, Ali.
Yes,
go back to this.
We gonna go back to it. Let's do it again. We gotta have to do it again. If they're the greatest
argument again, Ali.
Okay, what's greater than a woman?
Hold on. Before you
ask, let's start at the beginning.
You made a statement. Let me respond to your statement, Ali.
Go ahead, Trey. Go ahead.
You know I love you, right?
Go ahead.
My point, this is my point. I know you want to get your point across, but can I get mine today?
No, I already made my point.
All right, so
you got it.
So what I'm saying is, listen, just because you got to understand, bro, and I said this a minute ago, a man like me that's been divorced, I've been divorced, right? Had to start all over, et cetera, et cetera. Some of us don't want to be in a relationship, Ali, even if we meet a good woman.
Trey.
Hold on, I got you. Let me talk to Ali real quick. So you're saying that just because I meet a good woman, I have to be in a relationship or I would hold on to her. That's not true. If I don't want to be in a relationship or if I'm not ready. When I'm ready to get in a relationship, Ali, I will get in one.
You moved it.
But as of right now, I meet good women. Hold on. Let me make the last statement. I meet good women all the time. And I choose not to be in one, Ali. So just because you feel that way, that don't mean I feel that way. I'm just saying.
Trey, they portray to be good women so they could get in the relationship with you. So then they can plug the switch. Trey, come on, Trey, brother, man. What are you talking about? Trey, please, Trey. I know that you're not, and I don't want to.
Hold on, CJ. Let him respond because he know that too. But go ahead.
Let him. Made a statement. Yeah, let your brother respond.
Yeah, let him respond.
I apologize, my brother.
No, you good, family. Ain't that crucial? What I'm saying, this is my stance. I'm not. You're not even going to make it to relationship status. If you don't prove who you are in whether you're a side chick in the dating phase or the courting phase, you're not going to make it to relationship phase, sir. So I need all that before we even get in a relationship. I know some women, and shout out to Rose. Hold on, watch it. I'm gonna be petty. Shout out to Rose because I know she in the comments. Some of these women don't believe in doing wifely things and being the wife before you get in a relationship. If you with me, if you my girlfriend, you're gonna treat me, you're gonna act like you're a wife, period.
Trey. That's why they make the point all the time. Ilkan make this point all the time. What is a duty that women do that's tangible? All they give us is intangible things. I'm gonna treat you like a man. I'm gonna do all of this. They can do that to get the relationship. Once they're in the relationship, they can switch it off at any time.
Guess what? CJ, if they switch it off, get rid of her.
That's not the point.
You're gonna be.
I don't.
Listen. Then hold on, Trey.
Listen, I'm on my Dr. Sabi, man. I'm gonna be 100 years old, still thriving, bro.
I agree, man. This relationship, if my relationship works, man, I am done with relationship. This my last one. But if Trey, I don't want to get in your personal business, but how did your ex-wife ever disrespect you?
CJ, I'm not these fake niggas on the internet. I'll tell you whatever. Come on.
Did your ex-wife ever disrespect you?
No, not disrespect me. No.
All right. Well, there it is.
She wasn't even that type of woman, not to disrespect me. No.
I got. That's all I got.
I ain't even gonna hold you though. I feel you because if this don't work, I mean, we've been together for 2 decades, but if something happened and this don't work, I'm gonna be just like you, Trey. Everything I love.
Why? Why you gonna be just like them?
Because the dating market, I have eyes to see the dating market is horrible.
Trey don't believe that. He meet good women all the time.
I do. That's a fact.
I'm talking about me.
So you disagree with him?
I do disagree. I disagree.
No, hold on, Ali. You can't do that.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
That was.
That's.
I think the majority of women. I think the majority of women are.
No way. Hold on, Ali. Hold on. Watch it. Hold on, Ali. We all men up here, right?
Yes. What make him a good woman?
Hold on, Ali. Hold on. Now, let me make my statement, bro. Don't move the goalpost.
I said, what make him a good woman?
Again, so listen. Have you listen? And I know every man in chat doesn't experience this, and women know what they be doing. That's a whole nother conversation. Ali, you know a chick in the hood that somebody wanted to hit, that you had already hit. They were trying to hit, they didn't get an opportunity. Women pick and choose. So it's not the same for everybody. So Case is saying he not meeting good women, even though I know he married. I'm just saying if he was to get back out there based on what he sees. So let me put context to that, because I know he's a married man. But I'm saying if he was to get back out in the field and he's seeing a lot of his homeboys going through this, going through that, bro, I don't have the issues with these women, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Trey, because
I think a part of the reason you don't.
No, you did. We already talked. No, I'm gonna say no. I am, and I'm gonna say the same thing. CJ,
you ain't listen. Respect.
We all know the woman.
You ain't been on this side of divorce, Ali. You never had to start over. So guess what?
Why you? Oh my God, Trey, you wouldn't be divorced. Trey, you wouldn't be
divorced. Trey, women do anything for you when they like you. Guess what happened when they get in a relationship with you?
I believe that's what I believe. That's what I believe.
They stop liking you, Trey.
I believe they'll switch it up,
my brother.
Trey,
I think. Let me finish.
I think Trey has a bias.
Kason, let me finish, my brother. Once you get in relationships, everything you do start to ick them, give them the ick or irk them, whatever you want to say.
No. You moving no. I don't want to go that way.
Go ahead.
He got to point out the fact that there's so many men that he know that had wives that wanted to sleep with him. There's so many men he know that was in relationship, women that was in relationship that want to sleep with him. There's women that he trained that wanted to sleep with him. There's women that he knows are performative when they single. Like most of us know, they give you their best shot when they single, and they become trash when they get in a relationship with you. They become their worst version of themselves. So he know that too. And the reason why,
Ali, I ain't never had a trash relationship. I have never. Don't put that on me.
I didn't say that. Did you hear that, Trey? You hear what you want to hear.
Okay. No. Okay. The general populace, I'm rocking with that.
I'm gonna say it again.
You talking to Trey right
now? We all say that I am Trey, but hey, Trey, you would if women were that good, you would be in a relationship. You saying the same thing? Let me because that's what women say. They don't want to be married. That's why they
got options.
Then okay, why you ain't with one of them?
Because I don't want to be.
Why?
Casey, what part of I don't want to be this nigga don't understand?
Why don't you want to be my brother?
He's asking you. Hey, I'm not gonna lie though, Trey.
Listen, I'm on my Hugh Hefner, man.
He's okay. Okay, so that's why you don't. You like to play around right now.
The market is trash.
CJ, hold on quick. If you meet all these good women and have your way with them, why should the man marry them?
Thank you.
And you ain't have to.
No.
Answer the Trey. Just answer the Trey. Please don't do that to me. Trey,
answer your question, bro.
Don't do that to me, though. I'm asking.
Hey, Trey, I know you know about this, Trey.
Come on, I'm about to answer your question.
Okay, so I'm asking you again. No, Trey, no, you're not. I'm asking you again. I'm gonna ask you again. If the man is having their way with women while you single and they single, why should the brothers marry these women and take the time with them if you had your way with them and they had to be with them?
Ali, I'm not telling them to get married to those women.
That's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you.
You can't make me answer the way, bro. Can I answer?
No, you're gonna do that. You're gonna say that answer that we know about that answer. Oh my God!
This is what I'm saying.
Oh my God! That's what you just said.
Did you ask me a question, sir?
No, you didn't answer it, Trey. That's okay, Trey.
Answer the question, Ali.
No, you're not answering my question.
Let me tell you what he doing.
Hold on, Samson. I'm not answering Ali question.
No, you did. Hey, Samson, did he answer my question?
No. I'm just giving a short answer. But don't do Trey like that. Don't do Trey like that.
Hey, Kaysen, did Trey answer my question?
I don't think I heard the answer, man.
I'm going to ask the question again. Why, if you're meeting all these good women, but you having your way with them, should we marry them? Should any man marry them if they're giving it to you for free, but want the other man to give him relationships to give him that. How does that make them good women? If you mean all these good women is letting you pipe them down for free, why should the other man get with them and they ain't have to do nothing? You ain't have to do nothing for it.
Good question.
Hey, Ali, this is my answer again, and I said it the first time. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Nothing to do with me. Exactly.
Oh, that's not an answer, man.
What he doing, Ilkan? He understand this lingo.
2,000 years later.
What Trey is doing, Ilkan, he's slipping and slipping.
Yeah.
Holding them questions like he in the
Okay, CJ, let me ask you a question. Now stop, CJ. Hold on, CJ. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Do you worry about where another man put his pipe at? Pause.
That wasn't a conversation.
Yeah, but that ain't what he's
No.
asking
No. Answer the goddamn question.
Not
Do
unless
you worry
it's my
about where
girl.
another man put his man at? Pause.
Not unless it's my girl.
No,
All right,
hold
Trey,
on,
let me
I'ma
ask you a
get
question,
in minute. Hold
Trey.
on, so you right here on my camera. You hold on. CJ, do you worry about where another man put his pipe at? Pause.
Not unless it's my girl. No.
Kason, you.
Only my woman. If it got something to do with my
Okay,
woman.
Samson, you.
No.
Ali, you.
That wasn't the question, though, Trey.
Hold on. What you say?
Yeah,
That
I
wasn't
do.
the question. It wasn't.
Yeah, I do. That, and it's the problem of the conversation. If Kason and you smash this woman that I was about to wife, I'm not wifing up no more. That's our problem. Is we're rewarding women that ain't
Ali,
cooperate.
you wouldn't even know. But if
I
you
need
didn't
the
know,
land. I need
Trey,
the
let
land.
me.
I apologize.
land.
I apologize. It's on me.
We are we are taking care of women that didn't cooperate for another man. And I'm knifing and piping, and she won't cooperate with a man who gave her the world. And then you saying you don't worry about that. When I say I worry about it, I do ask the questions now. If I met a woman and if I want a relationship I'm in now, I go, yo, what happened to your last relationship? And I know most lie. And if it sounds funny, I'm gonna break it down even more. And you know what? If I ever get in a relationship with another woman, if I get out of this relationship and she has kids, I gotta talk to the father in front of. I gotta talk to that man in front of her too. I gotta know both sides. I'm not doing this because women lie so bad, and the rose is scary, wouldn't it? And because women lie so bad, I'm gonna have to talk to him too, and I'm gonna see what I gotta know. I gotta know the whole story because these women lie so bad on these men that they didn't give cooperation to, but pretend to be loyal, but they done got smashed so many times. And then you say they're a good woman, but you have your way with them. I don't never flex on the women I dealt with because they can't be good women if they're giving it to me for free. But they're gonna make another man
Ali,
wait
but
for
hold
it.
on, Ali, respect.
Agreed.
You have a very valid point, Ali, but you gotta understand. Some women, okay, let me take Rose since she on the panel. Can I use you, Candace?
Go ahead.
Candace Owens, can I use you? Huh? Don't nobody call, I'm the only one to call Candace Owens. Listen. So look, Rose, have you ever done things for one man that you didn't do for another man? And we can use your current situation, but I ain't gonna go there. But answer the question.
Yes.
What's that?
What is that proving?
That's two different arguments.
EJ and Ali, I know y'all not that naive, brothers.
So let me ask you this: if you got with a girl and found out she did a threesome before you, she got to do a threesome with you?
She out of there. No, I'm dumping her. She gone.
Right. That's my point. So when you say that, it's like it's a flex. If you getting something out of a woman that another man didn't,
Ali, that still doesn't.
So hey, how's that still a flex? If this woman let 20 men, yes, it does. If she let 20 men, if she treated 20 men different, but they all got it, versus the 100 men she didn't let hit, she still let 20 men hit. What you talking about, Trey?
That was outrageous.
No. Hey, Rose, have you ever did something for a man that you never did for another man?
She just said yeah.
That's what he asked. Yeah.
Have you did that for other men as well too? Think about what he asked. Yeah, exactly. That's what.
No, Ali,
let her answer. Let her answer the question.
Ali, let her answer.
I don't think so.
So you only give special treatment to one man.
It depends on what level we on.
I asked you again, Rose. Have you only gave special treatment to one man?
Yes, I have.
You only been in one long-term relationship, Rose.
Now I've been in two.
Two, and those men didn't both get special treatment.
They did. They did. Yes, they did. To answer your question, yes.
She got your ass.
Hey Jada, how you doing, Jada? Thank you so much for pulling up, Jada. Hopefully
He
you can make sense.
can-
Hopefully you can make sense of what's going on right now.
You gotta
So my brother Trey asked the question: if there's women that treat other men different than they would treat they said there's men that you treat good, or better treatment than you give another man, right? But what I'd say is there's multiple men that women give that special treatment to. Hold on, real quick, y'all. Hey, Trey, get my back real fast.
I got you, fam. So do you agree or disagree as far as some women, and you're a woman, so right? So sometimes you might be, I'm not saying you're dating two men. I'm just hypothetical, right? Are you married? Because I don't want to be disrespectful. Are you married?
I'm married, yes.
Okay, well, I can't use you. So I don't like
use Rose.
I don't like giving scenarios to married women. You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful to their husband. But do you see women? Okay, let me say, do you see other women date multiple men, but treat one man different than others?
Yes. I would say that I think a woman can only really have her feelings involved with one man at a time. And then the rest she doesn't really like that. But for men, I kind of been studying that they're able to, I think the word's compartmentalize, where they can treat every woman the same because they put everything in a box.
Okay.
They can walk into with the woman they love, treat her good.
I'm just saying, typically, like people that you know, even in the past, have you seen women like deal with multiple men, have sex with this man, but won't have sex with this man, but still extract resources from both men?
Yes. Oh yeah. The divorced women talk crazy.
Hold on. How do divorced women talk? I want to hear that. How do the divorced women talk?
Yeah, the divorced women, and especially if they're bitter because of the husband, they will use men. Like, so one is getting her pum pum, and then the other one is getting bills paid, and she's literally talking like that. Like, I have him for this specific thing and him for this specific thing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But my main point is this, and this is where Trey, I think, is forgetting conversations we had before. You know what made me come back down to earth and humble myself? If your woman is dealing with you, she has a type. So if another Ali pulls up on her, he gonna get the same treatment that I got as well too, typically. And women usually have a type. They're gonna treat that type a certain way, and they're gonna treat the ones who not they type a certain way as well too, just like men might do the same thing as well too. All I'm saying is we can get lost in the sauce when we focus on that versus the fact that she's still disrespecting or ended up compromising both those brothers. And so the man who gets compromises the most is the man who gets the special treatment, and she gets the most from that man before they break up. So the Michael Jordans, the Michael B. Jordans, the Tom Brady's get compromised more than the average guy in sucker because he has a higher reputation and he's supposed to be the man. But soon as they break up, she gets higher in with social mobility, and she becomes more popular, and more men want her because she got that guy. So we get compromised. Him gets compromised way worse than the average guy. Go ahead, CJ.
So, Rose, this is for you, Rose. So the first man you was with, you thought you was gonna be with him forever?
Yes, I was young. Yes, I did think that. Yeah.
So he was the one that got the special treatment, right?
I don't think that counts. That was my very first relationship, and I was young.
It counts. It counts. So the second man.
Hold on, CJ. Ask if she stayed with him.
Did you?
Obviously not, because it was my first. That means it was a second.
Okay, so the second man. I'm about to cook a little.
No, but you move too fast. I'm telling you, when you had these conversations, when we had these actual you care. A lot of times we care more about the point that we're making than the information that was just provided. What Trey was saying. Just because she treated the man better, don't mean she gonna stay with him. But go ahead, make the point you're trying to make. Hey, by the way, shout out to the 234 people watching. Please like and subscribe. Please hit the share button at the bottom of your screen if you can. Please go follow my sister Jada. Go follow my brother Trey. Go follow my brother CJ. And Rose, I think she might end up being a content creator. Who knows? Look, trying to flex on the people. Go follow her as well too and be a subscriber, even though she ain't making no content at all, but she helps with the content. And if you can, y'all, we need let me see what we got. We need $45 more dollars in the Cash App, and we need $48 more in the super chat, and we need 18 more members, y'all. We kind of slacking with the members, man. Please help us get some more members. My brother, DJ Ghost, hit us with $5 in the Cash App. Have a good show, bro. Hey, much love to you, my brother, for the $5.
Thank you for the $5. We were all born to be untouchable.
Okay, go ahead, CJ. Go and make your point.
I do want to say, we appreciate you, Rose. You are a really good sport for me, so we appreciate it. All right, so your second relationship, did you think that was gonna last forever?
The second one, I didn't think that it was gonna last forever like I did the first.
Oh my God!
At no point in that second relationship you felt like it was gonna last forever.
At a certain point, yes, but I think I was more iffy about that one because you got to think the first one I was younger, right? So that was like
High school, right?
Yeah, leading into mid 20s year, and this one was more so in my 30s. So my needs, my wants, and my desires were different.
So he didn't get the special treatment that the first one got?
He got special treatment, but the definition of that looked differently because, like I said, the definition of special treatment and my needs, his needs, and our wants look different versus when I was in my teens and early 20s.
Okay. So the next his coming up. So the next man you're gonna get with, he's going to get his own specific version of special treatment.
Probably so. Yeah.
So you did give special treatment to three different men. It's just different versions of special treatment.
I could say that, yes. It looked totally different, yeah.
All right, that's all I got, man. I thought that was a good point.
Yeah.
Hold on real quick, y'all. Hey, what's going on, my brother King Porter, man? Shout out to my brother Brandon Nesbitt with a $2 super chat. Trey got his root work on today.
Oh shit! Yeah, hold on. We gotta put some context on that. Rose was in the chat. She said she want me to pull out my silk robe. So y'all gotta blame Rose for the silk.
Man, you give that special treatment to everyone.
I did. Oh, he do.
You give that special treatment to every woman. You must be crazy.
Hey, I'm a man. I can do that.
Tony Golden with a $5 super chat. Trey saying some men don't want to be in a relationship is like when women say some women don't want to be. And then my brother Brandon Nesbitt with the $2 super chat. Trey is a dean of Somalian Learning Center. What in the world? Don't be. Hey. Go ahead.
No, I said that joke. I didn't get that one.
I didn't get that one either.
Shout out to the donation though.
And then my brother King Porter, I will pay my tithes here from now on. Pastor, a joke, man. Hey, much love to you, my brother Kelvin.
All praises.
That's the lady's favorite women, right, Rose? I mean, man, right? Rose, Yada. Not Jade. I know you know, but I think Rose loves Yada Awakening. My brother AP with the $5 super chat. Help brother Ali out on his goal. You get $20 in the Cash App. I got 25. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Make sure y'all can match the 20 with the 25, y'all. Who gonna help a brother out in the Cash App to help our goals? We need 18 more members. Much love to AP, always contributing as well too, man. Much love to you, my brother. Go ahead, my King Porter. What's the word, my brother?
What's up?
You ain't got nothing to say?
Oh, well, I could say something based upon what CJ was saying, the different treatment, different treatment argument. Women will always give their favorite guy a different type of treatment, and whether or not that's you, I understand where Trey was coming from, but it was a different argument altogether. They will act like CJ was saying, they will act one way to get into the relationship, and then it won't happen all together all at once, but they're going to start treating you differently. My question I was thinking of when Trey was saying what he was saying is this: what about the brother who wants to be in a relationship? Maybe he's of a certain faith, where they are bound to the confines of that faith, and to not just get rid of her, but try to work things out. What about that guy?
Explain.
You talking to me, Mr. Porter?
Yeah, I'm just asking because Trey was saying, yeah, it is an easy
Well,
solution.
it's a different approach if you're trying to be in a relationship, like a serious relationship.
That's
if
what
I'm
I'm
trying to be in
talking about.
a serious relationship. I'm not just gonna pump and dump. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That energy is totally different from when you just.
So I was asking the question. I was trying to get your opinion.
You gonna get slapped, boy.
I'm trying to get your opinion, Trey, on like, okay, if a dude is trying to live according to a certain path, and that path says, don't leave your wife. You work things out with the wife you married, right?
Yeah.
And if she start acting crazy, and in these ways, you can't by your faith.
Okay, so
you can't just get rid of right. You can't just throw her off and say, nah.
Well, since we're talking about a Christian woman or a biblical woman,
right,
then I think that's where you call on like family members, counselor, therapy, pastor, people that actually know her, or someone that really she has respect for. Don't communicate with somebody she has respect for. Somebody close that can hold her accountable for her actions. You know what I'm saying? And then I think it's just a matter of those two coming together, communicating, and trying to work it out for the betterment of their relationship. So, like I said, when you're in a serious relationship, that your approach is totally different. You understand what I'm saying? When it's serious. But if you're in my seat, well, you Hugh Hefner, it is what it is.
That's why I think Ali was saying those are two different conversations.
The ego messes this conversation up because the woman hopes that the man, we will say what we say, but both men get compromised. So the ego is saying I get treated different than he gets treated, but even if I get treated how he gets treated, we both gonna be compromised. Exactly. The relationship still gonna end at some point in a relationship. Everything that she loved about you is gonna be the same thing she walks away from. So the same guy she prayed to get you, she gonna pray for that same guy to get a divorce, and she gonna be excited about that divorce as well too, because now she has to actually love you. That's all we saying. And when we start going, she treated me different because I get different treatment too. You know what I'm saying?
I think when it comes to a Christian woman, if they're not truly following the book in terms, hold on, just listen. In terms of reference to the actual reasons to get a divorce, then I truly believe I question her commitment to what she truly believes.
But it's not just Christian women. It's Jewish women. It's Muslim women. It's women in general all across the board around the world now. They compromise their men. They don't. The responsibility of having to love somebody more than themselves is outweighing the commitment. That's what's happening. Women love today, and honestly, they don't even love themselves because they would make sure they got coverage. They would make sure they got their children. They would make sure they got the village and the family wrapped around them. Something is wrong. Very deeply wrong with the mentality of today's women because they don't make sure nobody's there, and they'll take themselves to the grave by themselves. Y'all saw your aunties do it. You saw your mama do it. You saw your grandma do it because they're the epitome of love. They don't need love, and they become so selfish where they stop loving everybody in general.
And Trey, real quick, and we all receive special treatment from women. I've received special treatment. They'll kind of like I have girls that probably won't do anything.
I know.
I've had girls that probably won't do the same thing they've done for me for any other man. But guess what? I'm not with those women. So it's really irrelevant that they gave me this.
Why do you care?
Treatment. I think that was Ilkan point.
But why do you care? If you're not with a woman no more, I'm not worried about her no more. Bye.
That's not the point, Trey. We all making.
Ali, why would you care if you're not with somebody no more if they don't want to be with you?
What? What if I really wanted to be with those people?
Oh my God! Hold on, CJ. My brother literally said that. Okay, you are compromised because hey, the thing that she loved about you, she doesn't love about you anymore. I got it. I'm rocking with it. But my response is, okay, if she don't love that about me anymore, who cares?
Right, that's not the point.
Trey.
All of us make Trey. If that's the point, Trey, you shouldn't make the content you make. I shouldn't make the content I make. Men need to stop talking about women in general then if nobody cares. If you just go be with the woman who will give you that treatment. But the problem is everybody who say they get that special treatment ain't got a woman either.
Well, Ali, we got to bring the brothers to the light. Now, come on now.
No, how you said nobody should get Trey? You just said Trey because we having the conversation. You said don't worry about the next man or who he dealing with or the women he dealing with. But that can't be it. We have to worry about how the women are behaving.
I want to know if she treated this man better than she treated me, especially if I'm gonna wipe her up. You better be getting.
Hey, Rose. Hold on, CJ, slow down.
What are we talking about?
Hey, Rose. Should men entertain hoes?
No.
Men entertain.
Unless they just what they want at the time.
Should men entertain bad women?
Bad women, no. Unless that's what they want at the time.
Should men entertain women who don't give cooperation to the man that love them?
If they're in a relationship, no. If they are trying to get in a relationship and find love and be serious, no, that's not what you need.
So that's the point. That's the point.
Entertain accordingly.
No, that's the point though. Most men, after a woman drops the ball with the guy that she's with, she knows there's 20 men she can lie to and repackage what happened with a story, and there will be 20 men ready to take care of you. And you weaponize that against the man that loved you, and you weaponize it against yourself because you pick pride over shame. A real woman is going to have shame. She's going to have accountability, and she's going to go love that man that she's supposed to love instead of getting under another man that she ends up not loving and still being alone and picking pride. That's the problem. So when you tell a man not to entertain hoes, but then they're your best friends and you going to the club with them and going out with them, you can't ask for leadership. You can't ask for righteous and good men if you entertaining and being the hoes that you talk about.
Dang.
That's
and Ali, I agree with everything you said.
So then we got to work. So I want to know
where me and you disagree at, like real talk.
So I want to know the woman past is important. And if the woman says she's a new woman and she's a changed woman, how she's behaving currently is important as well too. And did she rectify the men that she broke in the past? You know what would be real? I did some things that I was wrong about in the past, and I've called those women up and say, "Hey, man, I was wrong." And it wasn't even cheating. It was things that were small things. I caught. You know what? There was a certain moment when I did something I was wrong about that. I swear to God on my life, I have in my. But I never did wrong that much. I didn't disrespect women. I didn't cuss out women. I didn't do stuff like that. It was like little small things. I never even cheated on a woman, but certain things I would call them in the future and say it'd be on my conscience. I don't like doing people wrong, but I feel I was wrong right at that time. But when I thought about it, I was like, dang, I was wrong. I'll make it right.
Sorry. Okay, my bad. You could. My bad, brother.
We need to hold ourselves accountable when we do wrong by people. That's all, and be able to.
That's. Yeah, sorry.
Your sentences be confusing me. I don't know if you stopping there or you about to.
Ain't nobody else jumping the gun, CJ.
Because I gotta go ahead, man.
I know. In track, you was getting kicked out of track meets left and right. Weren't you? Just pow, jumping the gun. The gun ain't pow. God dang. Oh, hey, don't even get the race because you just jumping the gun, CJ.
You made me think of something so magnificent. You know why women say past don't matter? They always put emphasis on the past don't matter. And you said how they acting currently matters. It matters less. How they acting currently matters less than the past because they repackage the past to change who they look like they are currently until you get that relationship from them. So who they were in the past matters more than who they are behaving. What they're behaving like.
And then the past comes out of them. But they
thank you. Yes, the past matters more than how they behave currently. Because all they're doing is putting on the front for you could get that relationship at the current time. The past is what is going to tell you how they acted to the man. They did that for the last man they were with, and the last man before that, they put on that same current state that they are treating at the moment.
Jay, did you put on the front just to get your husband? I'm just curious. I'm respectfully.
No. Well, I feel for all of this because it took me changing in order for the marriage to change. So, like what Ali was saying.
How do you know a woman changes though? Like what CJ is saying. So most people say they change and then it will come out in the relationship, especially most women. Like, how do you know when the person changed for good?
You changed.
Well, one is like the victim mentality has to go. I will say this. I was there was a point where I was in a separation, and then I realized I was surrounded by 3 divorced women. And it took me waking up one day and I was like, wait a second, I look like all of you guys. Like I literally look like you guys. I'm listening to the advice of women who don't believe in forgiveness, who don't look at themselves in the mirror and say that they contributed to the downfall of their marriage, that are picking pride. Okay. I have no women around me that have stuck beside their marriage, or if I did, it was completely conflicting against the women who are divorced. So who do I want to look like? Do I want to look like do I want to be married, or do I want to be divorced?
But Jay, but answer the question though, respectfully. Did you change? Because I'm going off what CJ said.
Did I change?
Did you change your behavior to manipulate your husband to marry you?
No, I wouldn't say so. I got married very young though.
They're never going to admit it. They're never going to admit it, Trey. They are never going to admit it, Trey. That's the first thing. And no offense to you, Miss.
I got married very, very quickly. So I would just say that if I manipulated him, it was really early on in the stage of dating.
You might be a very sweet lady, and you're currently married. So she's the opposite of what our point is. Because if she was divorced and then she had to front on for the public saying, "Hey, I'm a new woman," then why did it? Even the new woman would change it. If she's saying I'm a good woman, then how did you get divorced from the previous man you were with? And that's Ilkan point all the time too.
Yeah.
CJ, I think what you said just makes no sense to me unless you're saying that this double standard kind of exists with this, because if somebody should be judged off their past and not who they currently are, a lot of y'all men in whatever whole phase y'all been in are very undisciplined with y'all penis. Y'all think with y'all penis 24/7. So if I'm judging you,
hold on, let her land. Y'all let her land. That was triggering, but let her land.
CJ said you
that
judge
triggered
somebody
me.
off their past and not who they are currently. So if you caught my eye and I wanted to talk to you saying I should judge you off your past,
yes, definitely.
Hold on. That makes no sense, because people change accordingly, and change is good. I'm not saying it's always good. It's supposed to be good. You're supposed to grow. You're not. If I'm 35. If I am the same person that I was when I was like 19 through 2021, that's horrible.
If you but what men would say is, if you actually change roles, you'd be in a relationship too. There's no reason why you should.
True.
Let me hold on, Ro. Let me land, and we gotta get AP. We gotta get AP and Fantastic in an open panel. Rose, you a person who men would say this is a desired woman, and if you're still single, they would not believe you change. It means we would think you want a man to change for you instead of being the woman to change for a man, because there's no reason you should be single. When we was in middle school and high school, if I sat down at the table and if I saw you and Jada, I go, oh, I know they in a relationship. And if you weren't in a relationship, I knew that you were the type of woman that wanted to be in control of a man, or you weren't willing to settle down yet because you thought you were more valuable than a man as well too. And we talked about this as well too. There's no reason why Rose, Jada, or any woman who comes on this panel, especially at a certain age, is not in a relationship unless they think they're more valuable than the current market they're dealing with.
The reason is I don't want to be in a relationship. Why is that so hard for somebody?
And sound just like what we said about Trey.
Got your ass.
And hold on. And Rose, since you say that, you cannot be mad at men busting women down. You cannot be mad at men who don't practice discipline. You can't be mad at men for having hoes, because you're unwilling to get in a relationship as well too, and you're not ready for one. But a man is going to find peace some kind of way, because women were put on earth to pleasure men. That's either getting piped or that's being a wife, and that's just real. Hold on real quick.
AP still got to go too.
Let AP go, and let my brother Mr. Fantastic go, and then we'll open the panel.
I appreciate you having me on. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I won't even be on long. I'm just trying to get to the premise of your argument, Ali. For me, and I'm gonna make it about me for just a minute. I have a set of expectations, and I believe every man has a set of expectations that they have of a woman, regardless of her past, present, or future. You have a certain set of expectations, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if through your the buzzword vetting, through your vetting, she's able to live up to those expectations, and you say, okay, I'm gonna take the relationship to whatever your next step is, and she can no longer live up to those expectations. I believe Trey's point is, as soon as she doesn't live up to those expectations, that she can kick rocks and on to the next. Am I understanding your premise, Trey? Okay, so what I'm trying to understand is, why does what she do matter to you? If she ain't moving right, get her out of your rotation, or pump and dump, or whatever it is you want to do with it, but don't take it to the next level. That's what I'm not understanding.
And I'll let Mr. Fantastic. Would you like to answer that?
No, I didn't understand. He addressed the question, but I didn't know the direct question.
Okay. So he said my name. I just wanted to get you in. I'll let you get in after me.
Ali, hold on, real quick. Let me hold on. Let me say
he
something.
Said my name. He said my name.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me say something real quick. Now, cause me and Mr. Fantastic are divorced, right? And I was on Mr. Fantastic platform a couple days ago, and I made a statement, and Mr. Fantastic agreed with me. Now I'm gonna ask my brother Fantastic right now, and you're gonna see an organic response because you weren't up for the conversation. Mr. Fantastic, after you did the white picket fence, been married, done it all, had to rebuild, whatever the context is, right? Is it different being on this side of the playing field when it comes to getting another relationship? Not saying that you don't want to, but if you're going to get another relationship, it's going to take a little bit more for you to go down that avenue again. Do you agree?
Hell yeah, 10,000%.
Okay, hold on. Watch Fantastic, because Ali was saying, because I'm in my Hugh Hefner, getting it in, doing my thing, living life, that if I meet a good woman, he's trying to make it seem like I have to be with her. No, I don't. No, I ain't on it.
You keep doing that. No, I do not. No, I'm not.
He didn't.
You won't acknowledge. No. You won't acknowledge how bad the dating market is. You keep saying you need good women. No. Yes, you do, because you're talking about it. You cannot say you can't. You don't care. You do care about it. That's your content is surrounded about it. Fantastic content is surrounded around it. Mine is. Most men are, which means you care. You can't turn back around, Trey, and go, oh, I ain't got the problem. No. All I do is meet the women. Let me land.
Giving game to the fans that need it.
When men are, no, you're not, because you're saying all you do is meet good women. So it sounds disingenuous.
Hold on, Ali. I disagree with you, brother. I understand what you're saying. I'm not saying what you're saying is not true. This is the last statement you made. I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, every woman is not bad, though, Ali.
What makes them a good woman? You still ain't answer my question. What makes those women good women, especially if they still single? If we talk about women, if we talk about these women at this age and they still single,
so, Ali, hold on. So you mean to tell me there are no women with no standards?
I didn't. You're doing what a Trey. You see what you're doing right now?
I did that on purpose. I did do that on purpose.
But you did it several times.
I did it on purpose.
What makes a woman a good woman?
It depends on the man. Because
it depends on the man. How does he feel on me?
Let me make it. Ali, you have different expectations for a woman than I do. I might say a woman is good. You might disagree, Ali.
That's the way women think. If we talk about what a good man is, it's not going to be based on what a woman thinks. We can say without having a woman.
Because some women, Ali, some women think certain aspects of a man is good. Some women think certain aspects. This woman might say, "Hey, I put up with that, or that man is good," and she'll disagree. That's normal. That's just normal, Ali.
Y'all didn't answer AP question. Y'all didn't answer AP question yet.
CJ, you moving? No, you're making it subjective, and you're making it based off what a woman think is a good woman, based on what a good woman or what a good woman is should be determined by what men in general think a good woman is, not what it depends on the man, because they don't even commit to that man. That's the problem now, is there's men that let women get away with thinking they're good women and they're not good women. That's why they don't stay with those women. And they end up being single as well too, but keep the facade and to look good to women and get access to women still. They will say they ain't got no problems with women, Trey. And then they'll
watch this. Hold on, watch this. I got a homegirl, right? She was married. Her husband end up being a pedo. Mess with a kid. She's divorced. She's a great woman. Her husband violated. So she's single right now. It is hard for her to get another relationship. So because she's divorced, I make her a bad woman?
Trey,
you keep strong. You keep pitching. CJ, slow down,
Ali,
please.
No, Ali.
You're pigeonholing. You're pigeoning the conversation by creating straw mans that I'm not saying. You're saying that.
So you talking about across the board? Hold on, Ali. So you talking about general consensus?
You said, "Hey Trey, are most
I'm
women
asking you
marriageable?
my-
Are
Ali,
most
I'm
women
asking my brother.
are most women marriageable?"
No.
So why do you keep saying all you do is meet good women?
Because I do, nigga.
That's the problem. That's what I'm saying. If you
Hey,
don't come across,
listen,
if you're
can't tell
saying
me how my life is, Ali, that's crazy.
I didn't say that. If you're saying most women are not marriageable and all you do is meet good women, that does not make sense. It's not consistent.
Yes, it does.
Can I say something? What I think what they're saying is women are like master, like
No, Jada. If I say most kids are bad, and then I say I don't run into nothing but good kids, is that consistent with my logic?
no, it's not.
No.
But also,
All right,
there's-
Ali. Jay, watch
It's
this,
not
Jay. I can
consistent.
help Ali out. Mr. Fantastic, I'm gonna talk to another divorced brother that's kind of like on the same type of time I'm on. Mr. Fantastic, are the women you deal with, from your perspective, good women?
They're decent. Not spectacular, but decent. I'm not. I
I'm
haven't.
just saying they're good enough for you to deal with.
Yeah.
Bring it
Yeah,
to
yeah,
your
yeah.
inner circle, et cetera, et cetera. Based
Yeah.
on a set of expectations and rules you have for your life, right or wrong.
Yeah.
So would you consider it good?
Yeah. I think that's. And well, I'll say this.
Because watch this, Fantastic. I'm not dealing with no trash women. That would make me trash.
No, I got you. But that's that, and I think, and that's why I agree with you.
You would have to admit he dealt with no, Fantastic. Listen with his logic. He's not going to deal with no trash woman, which means he encountered a trash woman and just got rid of her. That means he runs into trash.
No. That mean no. That mean I'm not going to deal with a woman that doesn't meet my expectations.
That's two different.
About?
That's two different arguments.
No, it's not. Bro,
yes, it is. How can you not meet no bad? Oh, I'm supposed to be quiet. Go ahead, man.
Oh, your old lady.
No. I just need. No. It's not even. I need 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Well, no, I'm gonna say this, right? So I think y'all missing each other, right? Y'all saying the same thing, just from different avenues, different viewpoints. You're gonna come across trash women, of course, because trash women exist, right? It's your discernment and your job as a man to, qualify or classify her as trash and remove her if that comes to be a thing, right? After you get past, hey, she got a pretty face, she got a fat ass, she got a nice body, all the different things, so on and so forth. But hey, she ain't about nothing. Now you may get some of that box in the process, but still you cut her off and keep her at that. You know what I'm saying? And then get the hell on. So I feel what you're saying, Trey. You, especially at our age, it ain't just about the box, bro. It's got to be more to it than that. Where I can actually stand and be around her. She brings something of value other than sex, and like she cool people. She got her stuff together. So I see what both of y'all are saying, Ilkan. But yeah, Ilkan, all the women aren't good, of course, but what he's saying is the women are good because that's who he allows in and filters. He filters out the bad. So that's why I think y'all are missing each other in the combo.
No. Hold on, man. He proved the point. He proved the point when he brought up you, Fantastic. Y'all both having divorces and are unwilling to get back in married, or it takes more to get. It takes more. It takes more. All right, I'll take that back. It takes more for y'all to get married. Proves the point that y'all know that once you get in relationships with these women, they're not going to act the same as if you're going to just dealing with them on a sexual level. You know that once you get in a relationship, once you commit to this woman, the behavior is going to change. We're not talking about are they.
Hold on, let me keep you the gangster, right? I'm one of these real niggas because I tell y'all my business because I ain't got nothing to hide, bro. I'm divorced because I was a thought, nigga.
Oh,
it's that simple. Not finna sit up here.
Man, you told us the story.
I was thugging, straight up. I was very neglectful to my wife, nigga. I get it for 10 years.
Believe this, Rose. You believe this, Rose?
Bro, I'm keeping it 100. Now, y'all, listen.
Yes, I believe the reason.
I know everybody is perfect. I got it. I'm
going. We never answered AP question.
Go ahead, AP.
No, but real quick, the reason I believe exactly what Trey is saying is because I was that same motherfucker. Or that same person, sorry, Ali. I was that same exact person until I decided that I would actually change. Once I made some changes personally with the way I moved, then I was actually able to properly see whatever woman I'm remarried since, but able to properly see the woman with proper discernment. The first wife she was amazing. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was trash, terrible. But once I changed and made the decision that I'm going to do things different, I actually, in that process of finding my current wife, I didn't really run into a lot of what you say bad women. I ran into women that that wouldn't fit my program in the long run. That's what ended up happening until I found the one that can fit my program. And she is performing flawlessly at the moment. And that's on a different kind of time than what Trey and I assume Mr. Fantastic is on. I was looking for a wife. They said, no, I'm good at the moment. So yeah, I actually 100% believe Trey.
Okay, so the
Hey,
divorce.
Jay, if they were so good and he was the problem, why doesn't he have a woman right now? Why don't you want, if these women are so wonderful, Trey, why don't you with one? And you were the problem, why you not with one?
Why are we still?
Come on, man. Go ahead, Jada.
But those are such like level one relationships, you know, because I would say this, that what I'm hearing from them is that women can have a victim mentality. So they'll always present themselves as they're perfect, that they did no wrong. They'll always have the sob story. And that's just from being around women. And I kind of have to pull it out of women. Like when I'm counseling women, I have to pull it out of, how'd you talk to him? How did you treat him? Did you threaten to leave all the time? Is that why he's gone? You know, has he learned how to live without you because you'd always threaten divorce? Like you have to pull it out of them. They're not just gonna say it. And then when I was around women who have divorced their husbands, once they get into a relationship with the man, well, first they come with the victim story to the man. And these aren't bad women, but in the sense of like they're just evil, but they act like a victim. So you learn and you find out when they start dating these divorced women exactly why the husband's not fighting to stay with her. He's not fighting anymore. Like she can go ahead and get divorced. It's because she was like narcissistic. She wanted all these emotional needs met all the time. She wanted him to be like God and he could never measure up. And it was just a draining relationship. And then as soon as he failed in some way, she was like, no, I'm divorcing you. I don't want you anymore. You know, and that was the relationship dynamic. So when these men start dating these women and they start getting to know that she's having those same expectations, if not higher now, right? Because her marriage failed her. So then they wonder why they're still single, why no man wants to settle down with the divorced woman, right? And they learn it later on after they've kind of been trapped by the victim story. Now they're taking care of his kids. It's a over and over concept, you know, and then the divorced woman will feed, the divorced women will feed a woman the same stuff to do with her man. You know, they'll say, oh, you're better than him. How they said, you're better than him. You're the prize. And then they walk around, they're divorced. Now they divorce their man. They go out of society and they walk around as narcissists all day long. And these poor men are getting trapped. These poor men are with just narcissistic women. It's so bad. It's so bad out here, you know?
Can I ask just one quick question? And I can't see your name, so I apologize.
It's
and
Jaden.
I think you just proved Ali's point. So divorced women, I'm not in those circles. So divorced women actually keep women single or keep relationships rocky. Am I hearing you correct?
Yeah, but single women too, like
and married women do too.
Thanks, Ali. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce. She proved your point. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here.
Yes.
Yeah, dog. Wow. Go ahead, CJ.
Hey, how often do you tell your woman no in your relationship?
Very often. But here's the deal. I said that at the beginning. So
what you say,
again, I knew exactly what I was.
What's the last thing you said no for?
To her,
yeah.
Right now she is in Charlotte, North Carolina. I am currently in New Jersey. And she wanted, and I know this is something small, but she wanted another in-house protection dog, and we already have one. I said no. And I know that sounds like something small, but you got to be able to say no to, if you can't say no to the small stuff, you can't say no to the big stuff. But she doesn't ask for any of that. I'll also go on to say, one of my driving factors before we got married was, hey, I'm not moving in with you. You got to move in with me, which means you got to be okay with having panel panel walls. If you can't do that, then I'm not going to be the right kind of man for you. She agreed to that. Prior to that, she had about $30,000, and I told this story the other night on Ricky's show, but she had about $30,000 in student loan debt. I had to get access to her account, give her a budget, and she had to follow it. So I could actually see her following the budget that I set for her according to what she made, not based off of what I made. Those are like, that's the kind of vetting that, and I'm putting quotes around the word vetting, but that was criteria to me that if a woman's going to allow you access to her bank account, if a woman's going to be able to follow the plan that I had, those are the things that she would allow, right? Otherwise she wouldn't be fit for me. But she allowed all of that, and here we are 4 years later.
But
she's still rocking and rolling.
But nobody would disagree. The problem I have with these conversations is that when we say most women are doing this, somebody will say, but my woman listens, my woman cooks, my woman is righteous. But we never said that a loving and respectful woman wouldn't do that. We just talking about the ones who don't. And we love and adore and respect those sisters. I just don't like when the goalpost is shifted to, well, if she loved and respected you, she'd do it. If she cared about you, she'd do it. My wife does it. My girl does it. When we talking about majority of women, and even before that man got that relationship and marriage, a lot of women weren't do it that he came in contact with, or they did it temporarily and they baited and switched. Because the biggest finesse isn't a man getting sex, because that's an equal exchange that we both consent to. The finesse is the relationship. Men get finessed the most. They giving women attention, validation, protection, alimony if it gets to it, half of the resource and assets if it gets to it. It's men that's getting finessed the most, and women will try to make men look like predators when they get sex, but that's consensual. The biggest predators are the ones finessing in relationships and getting all of the men's. Do you know that most of us lose 77% of our wealth? A man loses 77% of his wealth when he gets divorced, and it's hard for him to pick back up where he was with. Most men, but they lose 70% of your net worth when you get a divorce.
So I'm gonna tell you something funny, and I'll go ahead and fall off because I believe Jada, is that your name?
Yes.
Proved your point, Ali, with the divorced women. That's
no, but she agreed. But Jada already agreed with that. Jada's one of the biggest agreeers of that. Her content is surrounding around the way most women are moving. She supports wives. She supports good women. She supports godly women. So she acknowledges that most women have the Jezebel spirit. She agrees with that.
And prior to that, because I'm a guy, so I'm not going to get the same kind of conversation inside of divorce circles that Miss Jada will get. But shit, I had a point and I completely forgot what I was going to say.
Can I say something? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead. I was going to make a point and I kind of got sidetracked.
Good women, I believe that this is what I see. Good women know. The good women don't say like they're good. Like they said, oh, wow, you guys said it. The man acknowledges it. When a woman walks around, she's like, I'm a good woman, and she's single, or she's, that's like narcissistic. Like you let other people praise you, let other people see that the work that you've done. And I also feel like a true good woman knows that there's a serpent always trying to talk to her. So that's what I teach women. Like, it was Eve that was deceived. And we just see this, even if you're not religious, like you just see that women are more emotionally led. I'm not saying men don't have emotions. People argue with that. I'm just saying that when we feel, we move towards what we feel, what feels good, right? So when a woman can say, I am easily deceived, I need my man, I need my shepherd, I need a leader, I need men because I get deceived. So I'm submitted to here because of that. That's what makes her good. That's what makes her righteous. You know what I'm saying? Can be bad. She can be very bad. Is the good woman.
Rose man,
and
see her creeping on that phone. You see that, Ali?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but Ali, real quick. Hey, let me ask you a question, bro. So you said that statistically, because you put this out, you said that men lose 70% of their wealth once they become divorced.
Between 50 and 70% of their wealth.
Now, remember, I'm a divorced man. I was with my ex-wife for 10 years. So, wouldn't you think that a man that's been divorced that had to start over and rebuild himself? I had to do it. I done did it. A lot of people talk about it. Me and Mr. Fantastic did it. So you got men on the platform that went through that and still win in their life. So I think it's kind of crazy when you ask me, well, why you not in a relationship? Why you not? Bro, I done did that.
Trey, you missing
Can
the
I
point.
ask y'all a question?
Let me say this. It's easy to talk. Listen, bro, y'all ain't had to do this. Y'all ain't been married.
Missing the point, Trey. You missing the
I
point.
hadn't
We
even
don't
been
want to
married.
do it. If y'all, we don't want to do it. If that's
Listen
what
to what I'm saying, brother. So
we
what
don't
I'm
want
saying is this. CJ, this is all I'm
You're
saying.
missing the point.
So when you
What's the
talking to
point?
somebody like me, I think you would be like, you know what? I get it. That's all I'm saying.
He not jumping into a relationship because he don't want to go through that again. Same thing with Mr. Fantastic. He want to make sure it's the right woman. It's an actual righteous cooperative woman, and she has to show that over time. But he's still worried that it could happen again. Same thing with Mr. Fantastic. Nothing is still more valuable to us than a woman. Men just scared about what women can do in relationships,
I'm not
so
scared.
they don't commit.
No, I'm not. Ali, I'm not scared to get in a relationship.
I didn't say you were scared of getting in a relationship.
On my, hold on. On
I didn't
my
say you
kids.
were. I
bro.
didn't say you
Listen,
keep saying. I didn't say you
I'm not
was.
scared to get in another relationship at all. Trust me.
Trey, let me ask y'all some questions. Did you throw a divorce party?
For what?
Just so that's a no.
That wasn't even a thing. But no, I wouldn't. Even if it was, I
Mr.
wouldn't do no
Fantastic, did you
what
throw
type of nigga do
a
that?
divorce party? So look, Rose, she's smiling.
No, bro.
Who throws divorce parties?
Women.
Okay, so what does that tell you right there?
They're happy to leave you.
Nothing,
And hold
because
on.
women mostly plan the whole wedding.
They're happy to leave you.
So I'm just pointing out because I remember my ex-wife, her homegirl, threw a divorce party, and that should have gave me an indication of the type of camaraderie they band behind, basically a family being destroyed. So I'm just saying, in our community, you know, the majority of relationships are just fine until conflict comes. And then when the conflict comes, this is how we are able to, you know, either run it.
He cooked with that.
Hold on, CJ, hold on. Hey, please, True, say when they don't get their way. Don't say conflict. It's when they don't get their way.
I was gonna get there. I was getting there. And the majority of time in that conflict, they'll say things like, "You're not listening to me." Translation: You're not doing what I want you to do. This isn't going like the majority of the R&B begging songs that came out in the 80s and 90s that I grew up to. And this is how a man is supposed to be acquiescing to a woman. So when that man doesn't when he doesn't acquiesce or when he doesn't concede to that woman, she just goes somewhere else, makes a celebration. And that's the real predatory behavior, because they have a whole system that backs them. They have homegirls that say he didn't cheat, he wasn't abusive, he was a good man, but it was just time to go. Sometimes clarity comes quietly, like that woman did, and all her homegirls come around and they're celebrating with her. Now, when Trey went through that and Mr. Fantastic, it was no celebrating. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it might have been like a sigh of relief, but I know we didn't like throw parties and get a section at the club like these women be doing. We didn't do that because we knew how much of a cost that it was. And I'm just saying, today in our society, women, they just missed that whole point that because they've been allowed to do so much, it's been a sensational mindset. Like it's me, my way or no way. And then nobody wins.
And
That's
wait, and one more thing I got at that divorce party scenario that you pointed out. Not only is the women that you're divorcing celebrating, the group of women are celebrating together that you're leaving this man. They make it like a big celebration of women that you're leaving this man. So they have gotten it all coordinated to let's get with these men to leave them.
And can I add, Rose? You said women also.
Who made that face, Rose?
Yeah, you said that women also plan the weddings, right? But that's the thing, right? Everything's about like even that isn't like kind of narcissistic. It's like I'm doing this, so it's about me. Like look at me in the pretty white dress. Look at that I'm getting the ring, and same with the divorce parties. Like it's an attention seeking thing. That's kind of what I've learned, because when men, the reason why most men aren't going to join into planning a wedding because they're marrying you to commit, not to, for everyone to kind of see. Like, it's the meaning of marriage isn't. Does that make sense? It's about the commitment to each other. So that's why a lot of marriages actually.
Not a show.
Yeah, it's not a show, and that's why when they have a divorce party too, it's a show.
Like you don't want me to pay attention to what these women are doing and how they behaving and entertaining them while you're still performing just like those women while you're in a relationship. So you don't want me to look at them or give away what I have to those women, but then you're moving in a way to still get attention and get validation from other men. It's the craziest thing. You don't want me to like their posts. You don't want me to comment, but you're posting things for likes and comments. Ain't that right, Rose?
Look at Rose.
No, I don't
We
make
got
that.
Rose befuddled over there.
It's the thing. It's just the consistency. I wish that the women would hold the women accountable for being what men desire instead of seeing it as freedom and empowering when they're doing what they can just for attention from men, which is usually negative attention. It's not positive attention. It's sexual attention. It looks down on you, it degrades you, but you degrade yourself. And when you get that type of attention, you think when a man says something about it, it's because he's insecure, but it demonstrates how secure he is because he sets boundaries.
And then they tell you not to sexually objectify them while they're sexually objectifying themselves. It shows that they're trying to trick you into believing they're not sexually objectifying themselves. So it's like an innocence game. It's like another form of manipulation. We're not sexually objectifying ourselves, so you don't do it while they're sexually objectifying themselves. It's some crazy manipulation. And Rose, don't look so befuddled.
How many times have you been tricked? Have you been fooled? Because all you talk about.
There you go.
I see it. I don't even get in that many relationships. I see the game. I seen it since I was little. I said, this game is stupid. Why we work all day, all night, and the women say, you take care of us. I said, this is a stupid rigged game. I've never heard no game like this. I've never seen nothing like this before. And it was to what's her name, Crimson Cure point. Y'all want everything given without giving anything in return. And I seen that growing up. I said, why do we sign up for this? Why did men sign up for this?
So y'all saying as men, y'all state y'all expectations and demands like off rip. Is that what men do nowadays?
They typically do, but we just told you women bait and switch.
They typically don't. Like when I went on a first date with a guy, I asked him, I said, what are your expectations at a dating level, a girlfriend level, and at a marriage level? You know what he told me? He said, I got to think about it. A woman has never asked me that before. I said, well, have you ever told her? He said, no. I said, what? But I will say, like, dating and seeing my friends date certain type of men don't state their expectations. Sometimes they just expect you to know, and then they get upset when those expectations are not met, because one thing that men don't verbalize is their expectations and their feelings.
Rejecting again.
Hey, I'll agree with Rose.
I'll
agree with Rose.
Hold on, y'all. Let her land though. Let her land though.
Y'all didn't forget my point.
My bad.
When it goes left, y'all get upset. Why?
You're projecting. Okay, that's what women do. They don't. Women do not. Sorry. Go ahead, Truth. You want to?
Okay, real quick. So I'll agree with Rose to a degree, because when I was younger in my 20s, a lot of men, we're not told what to expect. We're just told what to be given and how to treat a woman. And then once we do have these, like, it's supposed to be, our expectations are understood off rip. You don't have to say, I expect you to protect me. I expect you to provide the majority of the finances. I expect you to be a leader. Society has already made it clear in abundance. You know what you're supposed to do as a man. As a man, you're supposed to do this. So, but when it comes to the conversation as a woman, you're supposed to do this. Oh, hold up now. I'm supposed to be free, independent. If you make me do something, you're oppressing me. That's the patriarchy. I could go on and on and on. So just from a simple biological standpoint, we're both supposed to know. Now, if you got any particulars, But when it comes to like this relationship shit is not hard. But y'all, and I mean women, for the most part, has allowed feminism to be woven into y'all DNA where y'all can't see. We haven't been doing what we're supposed to do. That's why these men are not marrying us.
Hold
Or
on.
when they do marry us, they bait and switch.
True. You taking it too. Hold on. She's projecting. So men, we don't require much from relationships, but we do express what we want. Once, especially if you're not giving us what we want, we will express what we want. We want sex. If you don't give us sex, we'll say, "Hey, baby, I want some sex. You're not giving me sex. I want you to cook. I want these things." We're not just in a relationship expecting you to know what we want. That's what women do in these relationships. Women project and expect you to understand what they want without telling you. Y'all want us to be good communicators without even communicating, which really means y'all just want us to know what y'all want without having to ask y'all. And I figured that y'all want us to do this because y'all don't want even the possibility of us saying no. So if I know what you want without even asking you, I'll do it without even asking you, which means you'll never have to ask, which means you'll never have to even get the possibility of receiving a no. And that's why y'all even do that.
But also, men have always been conditioned to not even make demands of women. Like men, since all the feminism stuff, it's almost like you better not demand anything from a woman, and you ain't a man if you do. That's what's given to us. So the conditioning is
that's y'all problem. Well, I'm not gonna say you respectful, but that's a lot of men's problem, bro. I'm 10 toes down. I'm not a pimp, but I'm like a pimp. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that, but see, I know where you're coming from. I understand where you're coming from, but just because that's you might be in that small percentage of men that is like that. Most men are not like that.
And so would you say it's y'all fault that y'all don't get what y'all want and how y'all
No, peep this. Hold on.
We ask them what we hold on.
Let me get that. Let me get
calm down, CJ. All the time. Hold on, real quick.
They pour the land. They don't land, CJ.
The conditioning has already been just like with conditioning for y'all. The conditioning for
y'all. Hey, Porter, hold on, CJ, please, CJ.
My bad, my brother.
Everything that we ask from y'all, you already do for yourself, Rose. You already cook, you already clean, you already supposed to be a good woman. You already add clothes to the washer machine. Everything that we asking from you is just being a dope. Just do the same things you doing for another person times 2. So it's disingenuous when you're asking men don't even talk about what they want when we're just asking you to do the things you're already doing for yourself. And that's if you're doing those things. But if you struggle with maintaining the house or cooking and wanting to clean or loving somebody else, that's where the problem comes. Ain't nobody asking you for $200,000. Nobody asking you for a house or a car or for stability and structure. We just asking you to be a woman for us. And that's too difficult. We just asking you to be a good woman.
Nah, and that's not true because say
what?
Say now.
No, tell me how that's not true. Tell me how that's not true.
Man, I'm only cooking twice a week and I eat out the rest of the times.
No, can you stop, Rose? You moving too fast. If you cook 2 times, if you cooking because you moving too fast, you about to make your own point. If you only cook 1 time a week and I ask you to cook 3 times a week, not you, will most women say, "Of course, baby, whatever you want."
But that's my point.
I'm gonna ask you again. You said these women love these men, which means they would acquiesce to their desire. If he's asking you to cook for 2 more times out the week, would most women say yes or no to that, Rose?
Most women would say yes.
Okay, that's disingenuous.
So
let me
because you gotta think the definition of a good woman. I don't know what man y'all listen to or who in y'all circle, but you gotta think that the definition of a good woman is different, but depending on what man is giving that definition, it's not the same to everybody. And y'all gotta think us as women, we're dating men. Y'all not dating each other, so we experience y'all from a totally different dynamic.
Whatever. Again, this is why. So you know why? Why I know that? Hold on, Porter. You know why I know it's hard for you to listen to, Rose? Because men are actually being vulnerable and communicating, and you one of the more sisters who will deny what men are going through and say that's not true. Rose, let me land. It's just what you're doing right now. Why men are telling you don't Rose, you don't serve me no benefit. Jada don't serve me no benefit. These women we talking to serve us no benefit. We're communicating to you what most women do, what will not do. You keep saying yes, they will when they won't. Nobody's asking for you to do something drastic. Most women are not going to cook extra. Most women, if you ask a woman for sex and she already not having sex with you, that's extremely unattractive. Hey, babe, can you have sex with me this week? Like, you're being disingenuous. If he has to ask, it's already a wrap. She's not trying to do it. If he has to ask for something that she should already know she's supposed to do as a woman, you're already in a bad place. So we got to be genuine and acknowledge the fact that most women are not going to do that for me.
So quick example, when that Cooking with Kaya came out, the reason why she was getting so much hate from other women, it wasn't because she was actually finna take these boyfriends that she's seeing on her phone. It's because now women are being called to duty to cook. That's what they were up in arms for. You understand? So
No, that's true.
don't be disingenuous when we're opening up to you, Rose, and you're invalidating what we're telling you. Now, we're not talking about our personal relationships, but we're saying en masse. They've even come out with songs that women championed. They don't cook. They don't clean. You better not ask, but you still better give me what I want is the ring.
Yo,
Do you understand?
Hold on, Trey. What he's saying is amazing because what she did was set an expectation that women would have to do something that's unrealistic to them. This is a woman that's telling other women to do what actually benefits a man, and women got upset about it because they don't want to be cooking for their man consistently or doing the things that she was promoting as well too. That's the problem with Truth saying. Go ahead, Trey.
So Rose, when you were in relationships or your current situation, whatever you got going on, but do you typically cook or do y'all mostly go out to eat?
I feel like it's a balance of both, but only because my last relationship, we didn't live together. So whenever he did visit my house, I would cook, but then we did go out on dates at least once a week. We had a dedicated date night. We did go out. And if we went out somewhere, whether it's activity, we ate out. So I feel like it was a balance. But in my first relationship, I cooked more because we actually lived together.
Gotcha. Okay, so it depends on if y'all stay together, you enjoy cooking all the time. Like that's more of a standard if y'all in the same home.
Yeah. And I feel like the second relationship, he was actually a chef. So it's like he did cook maybe a little bit more than I did, but once he kind of showed me things and how he liked his food, I was cooking it for him.
Gotcha.
I have a question. Do you want to be married, Rose?
My desire is to be married, yes.
So my question is on the panel, right? Do you respect Ali?
Do I respect him?
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Do you respect? Do you respect?
Oh, chill out, bro. Chill out.
Do you respect CJ?
Yes. I respect everybody on the panel. Do I? No, go ahead.
So one thing I've learned from men, right? What respect looks like is like when they're sharing information and advice, because really they're just trying to give advice so that you grow. Is that you're listening not to combat it, but to actually apply it to your life so that you can enjoy marriage. So that's one thing I've learned about men, right? So that's what Ali's kind of saying, right? So a part of respect is like when we're listening, and mind you, this helped me too. They're all saying the same thing. So that's how I know, like, if they're all saying the same thing, except one person on here, kind of Trey, if most men are all saying the same thing, then men outside of them are probably thinking the same thing and wanting the same thing. So they're all in alignment with what they need. And a wife, once she gets on board of listening to, okay, all men, like most men, good men that I respect, because you respect all of them, they want the same thing. So if I apply it, then I can get the marriage, I can get the ring, because also you got to learn. Sorry, I hope I'm making sense. I'm kind
Jay, when you get done, I want to know what's your perspective on what do I believe that's different from them? Because I agree with everything they say, so I'm confused.
Well, yeah. Okay. Oh my God.
I don't know. Get out of here. Shout out to the ladies, man. All right, gentlemen, y'all be easy.
I just want to hear articulated. That's all.
Oh, okay. So, and then also like a part of it is I kind of being funny because I was on a debate show recently against feminists, and I was an anti-feminist. And one the comment we said is like, y'all are not being obedient, and it's funny. It's kind of like it makes a woman cringe when you hear that. But they're trying to help you elevate. So whenever you're saying like, no, I don't agree with that, like you're alone in that, because all of these
You talking to me?
No, not you. I'm talking to Rose.
Oh, Rose. Okay.
Does that make sense? Like when he's telling you stuff, and then Uncomfortable Truth is saying the same thing, and King Porter saying the same thing, and then CJ saying the same thing. Do you trust them? Like, do you trust that they're what the things that they're trying to tell you is to actually help you grow and elevate? You know, do you believe that?
It's not the fact. I think so. I definitely respect all of them. It's some things that I don't necessarily agree with. So when they say certain things and I have a rebuttal, it's more so I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from sitting literally on a date with the guy, and I'm asking him these questions, and he's saying certain things that they're necessarily saying men are not saying. So that's all I'm saying. But I will say it's probably maybe, I don't know much about them, but it's probably maybe one, maybe two of them on the panel that I would actually think are a good fit for me. So while I can respect them, I'm not trying to attract them, or I don't think I would be attracted to them in the dating world. So
I like that you said that. So obviously these men are probably married, right? But like, what I would do is like the two that you feel like that's my type, like that's someone I would want to marry me, right? To choose me, right? Because this is where women, you know, we're really not the man is the prize. At the end of the day, if you want to be married to a man that you're like, oh man, I love that I'm going to follow you, you know, then a man that you see on the panel where you really like the way he talks, and you really like the way he structures things, and you really like his heart posture, you really like all of that stuff, like practice listening to him, not to look for, I don't really like that you said it like that. I don't like that. Like listen to what he's trying to tell you to feed into you so that you can attract a man like him, you know? Because I was thinking that, like, you know, when I can recognize the men that sound like my husband, you know, that's how I know, you know, so I'm like listening to be in a way kind of like, yeah, I'm going to apply what they just said because I want to go with my husband and make sure I'm doing my part, right? So I'm just giving that advice because you want to be a wife one day. It's really hard. It's really hard.
I want to add something.
Uncomfortable. Hold on real quick. I want Jade to expound on what she said directly, because she mentioned me. So I would love for you to explain what do you mean about the statement that you made concerning me specifically.
Well, earlier you just said that all women were like good women that you're around.
I didn't say all women were good women.
She said that you're around, that you said that you're around.
Oh yeah, of course, because so watch this right this. I'm gonna make it make sense. I'm not gonna let nobody in my inner circle. Like if I find out that you steal, you're not gonna be around me. There's certain standards and boundaries that I have for myself. So if I'm engaging with an individual and they are not meeting my expectations, I'm not going to deal with that individual. So I'm going to deal with somebody based on my checklist and what I accept in my life for my standard and my boundaries. So if you meet these, I can say you're a good person because I'm a righteous, good person. Now, somebody might say, hey, you deal with a bunch of women. Okay, but you lie. You cheat on your taxes. So we can all pinpoint and blame somebody or point out something that somebody's not doing across the board. You understand what I'm saying? So my premise is this: hey, if I'm dealing with a woman, she's going to meet my expectations and my standards. Period. Just like this. Do you have expectations and standards from your husband?
But that's not answering the question.
Hold on, Ali. Do you?
Do I have expectations?
I'm just saying, if your husband, God forbid, respectfully, hypothetically, if your husband was to turn around and start doing something, let's say your husband start getting abusive, you're not going to accept that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's not going to do that. But
no. That's not what I didn't say. I said, God forbid, before I made the statement. What I'm saying is that is a boundary for you, is it not?
Yes.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, as long as you can act accordingly, meet these expectations, these are my boundaries. You don't cross my boundaries. Guess what? I consider you a good person because I have righteous expectations. That's for me personally. Can't speak for nobody else. Not worried about nobody else.
That's two different things, though. You saying you're not going to tolerate a woman who's not good. You're saying you don't run into bad. You only run. What you say, Trey? You saying you only run into good women.
Okay.
Then
so
you say, but then you say I won't tolerate the bad from a woman. So which means it has to mean that you can't just run into good women.
No, that's not true. Are you listening to yourself?
Yes. If I ask, hey Rose, you ever run into bad men?
I mean, date. That's what Ali. When I say run into, my context is date.
No, so that's a misunderstanding. Then you're making people misunderstand you because you said you don't run into bad
date.
women.
So let me say that. I mean, date. So let me put context in it. Okay. So respectfully, date.
Okay. So then that would make you only date good women.
Gotcha. Okay.
But that's the thing. When you tell people you only meet good women, they take it as if you don't meet no bad women at all. You only meet good women, which means that you meet women, they're not on your page. We would understand, you can't be on my page. You only date good women, but it would be, if you say most women are not dateable and marriageable, you would have to run into women and then weed them out.
No, I got you. We're on the same page, so I'll make sure I change my terminology moving forward.
All right, I wanted to add something positive to the cooking, cleaning discussion. I like to add things that'll help us build together when it comes to like how many times does a woman cook or whatever. One of the things that I've learned, one of the most intimate things you can do with a woman is y'all cook together. It's building teamwork. It'll be
hold on real quick, True, hold on real quick. Jada or Rose, are y'all available today for ladies first?
I'm gonna try to be. Don't believe me.
Okay. How about you, Rose?
Hey,
Yeah,
Rose,
I pull up like around 5.
Hey, watch this, Ali. Rose, check the back chat.
Rose don't know how to read the back chat. She don't even listen to a man.
Nah, Ali, you stupid.
But
I listen to him when he's listen worthy.
See, if
you heard that,
you're supposed to be listening to him.
Y'all heard it.
If you're with him, you're supposed to be listening
check the back
to him.
chat,
Why are
Jada.
you with him if
Just
you're
go ahead now,
not listening to
Jada.
him?
Go ahead now, Jada. And Rose, y'all both go ahead now.
But,
just hit the back chat.
But in closing, just that's one of the things that I learned. Bring people together, cooking together, y'all, playing in the kitchen, and that's an intimate act. You cooking for the person that you love, you're giving them sustenance so that we can, my woman needs to cook this many times, cook clean. One day out of the week, the boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, y'all cook together, and that'll be something to build with. Men be like, let me help you with that. So, I just want to add that. That's it.
Okay, my brothers. Jada, you heading over there now? Just click that back.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know it was
stream,
right.
y'all. Yeah, it's right there, right in the back. And y'all, appreciate y'all. Fantastic. Next time, interrupt me and talk, my brother. I want you to talk more when you come up here too, as well too. I want you to shine on my panel as well too. So be like Ali, I'm taking over. Be quiet. I'm gonna talk. All right.
Nah, the Eagles said that's how them dark skinned niggas be. Nah, it's a setup, man. I'm gonna be encouraged.
I told y'all I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dark nigga. I told y'all that already.
Nah, man. Appreciate it as always, man.
Hey, I love y'all, man. Let me read. I gotta read these super chats. I mean, we about to start the show. Again, y'all, much love to the 268 people. Just stay, y'all. Matter of fact, just in case, let me put down a link. I don't know what's been happening lately when I do the redirect. Hit this if the show ends and it doesn't redirect you. Hold on, I'm sending y'all the wrong link again. Don't pay attention to that. If the show ends, go here. All right. Go here. Just so if it ends and it's not redirecting you, click this link. This is the show. Okay. I don't know how I lose all y'all. And then it don't say it's coming over there. But when I redirect the other people, it redirects everybody. So y'all I'm about to end the live. We about to start the let me see where we at right now. We about to start the show right now, I think. Hold on, let me see. Let me check it out real quick. Hold on, bear with me real quick, y'all. Okay, we almost about to start. All right. Hey, Kason, the show about to start, fam. This is it's about to send you over to the other show. All right. Again, let me read these real quick. Much love to everybody that donated, all the contributors, all the untouchables, day ones, new ones, all of y'all. Okay, let me read these real quick because I think I forgot some of these. OG, you late, OG? OG, why you be late, OG?
I had to run my son off the panel.
Oh, CJ, man, you so funny. We about to start a ladies first show.
Okay.
All right, are you adding people to the panel over there?
Not yet, not yet.
Okay.
Like we got a panel right now, but then we'll add people later if y'all want to come on.
Okay.
All right. My brother Tony Golden, Trey saying some men don't want to be in a relationship. Like, oh, I already read that one. Let me see. I read that one too. Hold on. Okay, I didn't read this one. Kelvin, yes, I did. Much love to my brother Tony Golden. Trey talking how women talk. I'm having fun. I'm having fun life. It depends. Some people don't want a relationship. I'm on my Hugh Hefner. Come on, Blue.
Oh my God.
And then my brother Zion with the $5 super chat. Just because you smash or can and she's unbearable doesn't make her a good woman. A good woman is Jada, for example. And then my brother Ronnie became a member. Much love to you, my brother Ronnie. And then the OG J Speed with the $5 super chat. Y'all have to take it. CJ has been punch drunk for 2 years now, so take it easy on him. All right, we about to start the show. Let me see. I think we about to start now. Let me tell y'all. So y'all just stay tuned, y'all. Okay, when I press end, if it doesn't redirect you, just go ahead and press the other button. We ready? Okay. And again, y'all, we're gonna start up shortly. I hope y'all had a good weekend. The football game's been going crazy. The Bears came back and beat the Green Bay Packers. I'm still shocked about that. And then the Panthers almost beat the Rams, and the Rams still came back. So hopefully it's going to be an interesting NFL season. This playoffs. I don't know who it's up in the air. I don't know who gonna win. But my sister, I think my sister Mimi is good to see you. King Rooster. CJ, thank you for coming through. Artifacts, I see you, my brother. Teach Hanley, they trying to get a contract with me and stuff. Dina, I see you. I ain't get to argue with you today. I'm kind of disappointed. First calls, I see y'all. Just give it. We about to start. Let me make sure. I think we about to start up now. So just stick around, man. Don't leave. Get your popcorn. Get your drink. If you made dinner, man, make sure you get your plate ready. It's gonna be a good one. And where did Rose? Hold on. Let me see. Let's see where. I hope Rose is supposed to go back there. Did she go back now? Okay. All right. And again, if any ladies would like to come on the panel, if any ladies in the chat right now are interested with coming up, message me on IG or just say you want to come up now. Message me right now, right here. You can say I want to be on the live. Message me. We'll give you the link and you can come up as well too. Especially if there's some spaces or if you want to come on a future show. All right. Don't be scared, ladies. I hope y'all see we ain't trying to bite your head off. It's when you go left and say something crazy or you can't concede where the show ends up going kind of left because you're not trying to concede, you know? So sometimes people will get on us about over pursuing, but what you get to see is the lengths people will go to try to be right, and not just sisters too, because men do it as well too. But if you would like to be on the show, if you a brother that would like to be on the show, if you a sister that would like to be on the show, hit my email. This is my email, y'all. All right. At elkhanali@gmail.com. Hit my email or hit my IG. All right, hit my email, hit IG. All right, hit my IG or comment on some of the videos. I will get back to you. If you have any content that you would like me to review, if you would like to get me to review some reels, or if you have any topic in hand, just let me know. I'll do my best to do it. If y'all need help with your shows, if you need help with some collaborations, just let me know as well too. Ali, it's not showing on the link you posted. You're still on the Smoke Show stream. I know, my brother. I'm about to press this end button. Let me see. Did the show start? Let's see. Yeah. If y'all want, y'all can hit this link too. Okay. Okay. Hold on. If y'all want, y'all can hit this link too. All right, go over here. If y'all want to go early, just go get ready. This is the link. All right, but when I hit end, it should send you over there. If it doesn't send you over there, make sure y'all keep this up so you can hit it. Because sometimes y'all think we ended and we didn't end. All right. This is the link when the show ends. All right. Okay. So when the show ends, it will send you over there. If it doesn't, just hit the link. I know some of y'all, it's hard. See, look, Ken already see what I'm talking about? Boy, it's the link. Y'all can't see this link right here. I put it in there 10,000 times. Come on, let me see something. Okay, let me end this one. Let me end this one. We about to start up shortly. Okay. We about to start up real fast, y'all. Let me see. Okay. Let me see real quick. But again, if anybody would like to be on the show, email me, message me. All right. Hash up. Jesus, yo, I didn't hit the wrong button. So again, I think we about to start up one. I hope I ain't messed this up. Okay, I got it the way I want it. All right. I want to see Dina on there. Which Dina, why you don't come up? Dina, you really want to come up? Dina, you playing? You really want to come? Or you joking? You gaslighting. Dina gaslighting. Dina gaslighting. Y'all know she gaslighting. She ain't about that life. She ain't ready. She been rehearsing. She been going over scripts, over responses. Y'all know Dina ain't ready. See, look, she said no. Y'all know that girl gaslighting. Y'all know she don't want none of that smoke. Okay, let me see. All right. I think we about to start in 5 minutes. All right, chat game. Dina, I've been hoping for you to come up here so you can tell me how wrong I'm getting it, because I don't think I'm that smart either. You know, I ain't the brightest nuts on the tree. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yeah, we starting probably less than 5 minutes. Listen, the first time I ended up on a panel was by accident. I was just clicking. How you just, y'all be fine. Can't, how you just was clicking and you ended up on a panel? How you accidentally hit the StreamYard link and end up on the panel? That sounds like a woman saying she cheated she accidentally fell on it. Oh, I just tripped and fell on it. Like, how you cheat? I didn't mean to cheat. I just tripped and I just fell on it. That's crazy. Y'all, she said she accidentally came up. How do you accidentally come on a panel? How you accidentally hit the link, yo? That's crazy. Gary, you funny. Y'all be funny. Boy, y'all funny. Y'all funny. Y'all can't make this up. Let me see where we at, y'all. Some of the ladies is late. Y'all know how that be. Some of the ladies is late. Hold on. I'm going to tell y'all where we at. What in the world?
You did it.
Okay. We about to start. All right. Y'all better have y'all. I hope y'all had enough time. Some of y'all might have had to go to the bathroom, blow the bathroom up. I hope y'all had enough time. All right, run to the bathroom if you got to run to it right now. Go blow that thing up. Get you some food. Get you something to drink. And come on, run back over, man. All right. Let me see. You got a gamer toilet? How you get a gamer toilet? Ain't no way there's a gamer toilet. I gotta look that up. A gamer toilet? I don't know. Oh, Fatty killed that smoke show. I told y'all they don't be wanting to smoke. I told y'all they got a Hulk. We got a Fatty. All right. They're not gonna pull up. They don't be pulling up on these. Why are they gonna pull up on Fatty show? They don't even pull up on this smoke show. They're not gonna pull up. Most of them just got hate. They just want to be seen. They just want to talk. Let me see. Yeah, Fatty wasn't playing. All right, we ain't gonna play with y'all, man.
It's gonna be a crazy one. It's a lot of battles on this card, and it's gonna be your favorite one.
We ain't come to play with y'all. No. We ain't come to play with y'all. No, I ain't seen a game of bed. I didn't know there was a game of bed. I didn't know there was a game of toilet. If I'm about to look them up right now, but I don't know if I'd even use one. Hey, willing to win. Thank you so much, brother. We try. It's a few people left trying to do the right thing, and hopefully we spark the person who actually changes everybody. I want somebody to come out that's better than us, man. Maybe they can do it better than us. And even if it's a woman that does it way better than we do it, somebody that can save the world, man. If not, it is what it is. It seems like it's getting worse and worse, but at least we go out with a bang. And it look like, y'all, we about to start the show. Let me see. I think we about to start the show. All right, y'all. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? All right, here we go. Hold on, I'm waiting for it to start. Let's end that one. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Did it start yet? All right, remember, everybody, go over. If the redirect doesn't work, go over here. All right. Here we go. All right, here we go. Hopefully it worked this time. I'm gonna be mad if it don't.